Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. 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 It's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be boom boom boom. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Setup, setup.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
like, and subscribe to Michael Does Life.
The stream is about to start. Lock in. Folks, the cracks are starting to show.
How many days left?
200 days.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods as World Class is live, ladies and gentlemen. And we are 200 days until the biggest entity in all of Vidya. That is right. We're talking 200 days, folks. I need you to get your calendar out, and I need you to go to November, okay? And I need you to circle November 19th, and I need you to lock in, okay? 200 days. This is the stream right here. And boy, oh boy, is it getting exciting. Look at this right here, coming through Palm of the Cherry. The 111 is in the building. That's what we love to see. Let's get the lasers out. Straight from Vice City, come on. That's what we're talking about.
33 here. I understand your mindset about life and gaming.
I mean, they're just going to have to wake up sooner rather than later. I already said, I mean, they think gaming is dead, and that could be true. But this is going to save gaming. Grand Theft Auto 6 in 200 days, they'll see. It will be saving gaming. It will be bringing gaming back to the cool side again. And not only that, but the normies will be coming back to gaming. So if you guys actually have a job, maybe at the factory or something, your buddies that probably don't play video games anymore because it's not cool that they don't have time, they will be coming back to gaming. They will be buying a PlayStation 5 for Grand Theft Auto 6 in 200 days. That we can tell you. The 111 is in the building. He is coming through. He is popping the cherry to set the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. And it is what we love to see. We are 200 days away, folks. But there's more than that, believe me. So we need you to lock in here today. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. This is the 200 days. Here's the thing. We're never going to be, well, let me think how to word this. We're never going to be as far out as we are right now, okay? Because tomorrow it goes down to 199. And, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, really, honestly, this is going to fly by. You got 007 later this month. You have Lego Batman later this month. Those are two big games that will keep you occupied. Now, do I think they will be fantastic games? Probably not. We've already played those games. I mean, we've already played the Batman games, and this is a reskin of the Batman games just within a Lego theme. And the 007 game is a reskin of Hitman. So I don't think those games will be utterly fantastic. In fact, I saw some new Hitman footage that looked quite frankly terrible. But they will be big games, and people will be playing them as they enter the summer of 2026. And then, of course, we have the World Cup. If you guys are into that, you guys probably are because you're all from Europe or something. I don't know how that works, but you guys are interested in the World Cup. I think it's happening here as well. I don't know. I don't follow soccer, but I will tell you that is a big deal internationally. And look at this right here. Levi is in the building, and he's coming through, in a way that makes sense. It is what we love to see. We are going to go ahead and get the fireworks out. And we got we got the thumbs up going. I don't know what's going on. See, the system is already derailing. It's a sad situation. Levi in the building with a 57-month loyalty badge. I mean, if you do that math, that's over 200 days. That's probably over 300 days. I can't do math, but you guys can. That's great. And Levi is in the building with that hard and strong loyalty badge with a 57-month commitment, and it is what we love to see. No bullshit from Levi as well. Levi's a Chad. And it's utterly fantastic how he's just been here since at least 2021, because that's when they pulled, actually 2020, because that's when they pulled back the curtain on the PlayStation 5. I remember that stream. We were walking around with our iPhone 5S with the wide-angle camera adapter on that thing, and that was way too much content for the normies back then. But you were with us then, and probably before that, so you're still here 6-7 years later. It's insane, and this is going to be the biggest time that we've ever had with this channel or any kind of social media presence. Will be later this year in 200 days with Grand Theft Auto 6. You can bet your dollar on that one. Levi in the building with the 57-month loyalty badge. It is what we love to see. Let's go ahead and get the fireworks out yet again for that, because it's utterly fantastic. And we also have Jack Pitton, and Jack Pitton, he informed us of the delay, the second delay. The hell is this? Jack Pitton informed us of the second delay, which happened in November of last year. And we knew he wasn't trolling. We knew that Jack Pitton, he came through, I think, with the 5, and he said GTA 6 is delayed. And I knew right then and there it was over. And we're certainly hoping, believe me, that the game does not get delayed again. In my personal opinion, okay, you guys listening? I do not believe that this game will be delayed further. For a multitude of reasons. I think they have to get the game out the door, and they got 200 days to do it. But here's the kicker. We don't have to wait 200 days, okay? You see, that's the fun thing here, is that we don't have to wait 200 days. Of course, the game does release November 19th, 2026. That is in 200 days. But what is coming in about 20 days is the Take-Two conference call, and we're going to go through this. We're going to go through this timeline here. It's a very exciting timeline. I think you guys should be locking in right now. I said May 1st we're going to be locking in. We just played a little bit of GTA 4 to kind of revisit that on its 18th anniversary. And now we're heading into May, which is big hype for Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course, this day last year, they actually delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 for the first time. I believe... the timelines are getting confusing for me, but I do believe last year, May 2nd, 2025, they delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 1 year ago. And then, I think about a day or so later, the trailer 2 came out. Look at this right here. Who the hell is this? Georgie's in the building, and it's what we love to see. Let's get the balloons out.
Shattered $5. What's up, Michael? In GTA 6, I want to see large alligators attacking NPC characters.
Oh, yeah, you're going to see that.
200 days away.
That's what we're talking about. And, 200 looks big, but it's not big at all. I mean, we waited from trailer 1 to trailer 2. That was over a 400-day wait. And it was hard to do these shows. It's still kind of hard to do these shows because they're just not locking in. They think it's a fantasy game. They think it's not a real game. They want it to flop. They want it to fail. They want it to be doom and gloom. I don't understand that philosophy. I mean, gaming is really dry right now. Gaming has like no hype right now. There's a couple of games coming out that I think the normies will love, but overall, this is going to be a big deal. This is almost like the PlayStation 6 releasing in 200 days. I mean, really think about it like that. And once you think about it like that, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect and what to kind of gather in 200 days to be prepared and ready for that massive launch, the biggest entity in all of video. And not only all of video, but entertainment as well. I mean, movies are dead. Music is dead. Who's going to the movie to see these movies? I mean, you're not missing out on much. I mean, and the music scene, they don't put out anything anymore. It's just a bunch of these wannabe Nirvana bands and things like that. And really, it's just a sad situation is what it is. So the entertainment spectacle is going to be right here with Grand Theft Auto 6. There's going to be nothing bigger. I mean, you got the World Cup to hold you over this summer. Of course, in September, we have Halloween, the video game. We're going to be checking that out pretty extensively as I'm a huge fan of Halloween. And we will be playing that online with other people. If you guys want to hop in, if you have the game, of course. I'm not going to buy you guys the game because, well, we can barely afford to run the show out here. But nonetheless, if you guys do get the game September 8th, we will be playing with other people. Look at this right here. Georgie yet again. I mean, Fable is in the building. The technical flush. It is what we love to see. The lasers are on. You got to lock in, Fable. They're not listening. They're not listening. I'm going to get you on the air right now.
When CDPR delayed C77 for the third time, they really took impact on company credibility.
Oh.
They lost aura.
Yeah,
2 delays is professional. 3 or more makes you look incompetent and subpar.
Yeah, I mean,
Rockstar would never.
Yeah, I literally, if they delay the game again, we are going to be, let's just say, not happy. Obviously that's for everyone, but I just cannot see them pushing it back again at this stage in the game. I just can't see it. I mean, it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you saw from the intro, if you guys were here about 5-10 minutes ago, you guys saw from the intro that the AI is getting so fucking good that shit looks straight out of the game. You know what I mean? And that took me 5 seconds to do. Well, a little bit more. But nonetheless, the AI is getting so good that those scenes that I put in the intro, and if you guys missed it, go back. They're getting so good that you'll be able to just recreate the whole fucking game before this thing comes out if they delay it again. Not even trolling. You'll be able to certainly make your own cutscenes within the game. I mean, you could already do that right now if you just take a little bit of time. And you have some patience and do reiterations and things like that. I can probably muster up a GTA 6 cutscene. Of course, you can tell it's AI with the audio and stuff like that. But Fable is in the building, and it's what we love to see. They are not locking in. We are 200 days away. But more importantly, we have the Take-Two investor call coming May 21st. Today's May 2nd. So you guys really need to start locking in because that is when we will officially know something in regards to this game, whether it be good or bad, or whether it be what you want to hear or not what you want to hear. May 21st is a confirmed date on when they will be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 in some capacity. Of course, the Take-Two investor call. Take-Two owns Rockstar Games. Now, before the investor call, they are hyping this one up. They are saying that there is a big possibility that there's going to be a trailer 3. And they are saying that this Tuesday, in 2 days, could be the date to potentially look out for. Rockstar, they got to pull the curtain back. And they're running out of time right now. So I honestly do believe that we will get something within the next 2 weeks. I do believe this month is going to be the month that we have been waiting for. They have to have something to show for if they truly want us to believe that the game is coming out in 200 days. And, you know, other devs and publishers are waiting for this information as well, because you don't want your game coming out anywhere near this game. Call of Duty will be releasing more than likely in October to get ahead of November, to stay clear. Metro 2039 is not coming out in December, okay? That's a bunch of baloney. I don't know why you guys believe that. This is bigger than what you think. I had a dream last night about this game, and I said, damn. I mean, it really was worth the wait. And you know, there's no game that's perfect, but I honestly believe that some people are downplaying what this game is going to be. I really do believe that. I think they look at GTA 5 and they just think it's going to be the same thing. And, you know, of course it's going to be GTA, but they are cooking here, and you got to let them cook, and you got to be patient. And when the time is right, hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Come on, Fable is in the building with a 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Coyote Peach, come on.
My best guess would be May 5th for Trailer 3. The 2 weeks between the trailer and
that's what I'm saying. They can make it look real good.
The people are ready.
That's what I'm saying. And then they can come into the Take-Two investor call and say, you know, Trailer 3 did record-breaking numbers. Hell, I think maybe this Tuesday they actually announced Trailer 3, and then in 1 week, May 12th, I believe that's 1 week from May. What the hell is the date? Today is May 3rd. I thought today was May 2nd. What the hell is going on? I don't even know what's going on. We're already in May 3rd. Okay, so May 5th is Cinco de Mayo, and I've already had my issue with that. I said, well, are they going to really release it on Cinco de Mayo? I mean, I don't know if that's what they would do, but nonetheless, I think maybe they tease Trailer 3 on May 5th, and they release it 1 week later on the 12th. And man, oh man, will the internet be breaking that day. Let me tell you that. And that way they could, or maybe announce it on Friday. Maybe this coming Friday they announce it, and then the following Tuesday they pull the curtain back. And it's going to be crazy. I mean, this is unbelievable. It really is, the times that we're living in. I mean, you guys aren't ready for this game. It's very evident that this crowd specifically in here isn't ready for this game. And I know we've been negative on it. I said, you know, there's a lot of guys at Rockstar Games, and we just played GTA 4, and I looked through the credits, and I said, well, there's a lot of people missing. I went through the credits. We did the journalistic research. And a lot of those guys aren't at Rockstar. Now, does that mean that GTA 6 is going to be an automatic failure? Absolutely not. But it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, to say the least. And, you know, I mean, but they can't lock in right now. I mean, they can't understand this game. They can't grasp the concept of this game. And I'm not Rockstar Games. I'm not here to sell you on the game. You know, that's Rockstar's job, and that's why Trailer 3 needs to come out sooner rather than later, because this AI stuff is insane. I can make my own cutscenes in the game right now with a little bit of work. I mean, maybe a couple of hours to fine-tune it. I mean, really, honestly, we can make our own cutscenes. So again, if you go back to the intro of the video here, the stream, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And it looks so fucking real. I thought this was a part of the game. You know, it's crazy. And that's because they've waited so long that they put themselves almost in a hole where they're battling the expectations of what AI can create, and there's obviously no way that... Look at this right here. Harry Holmes is in the building. It's what we love to see. Hard and strong 20. He's coming through. And he's coming through in a way that makes sense. Huge W's.
I have never waiting this long for one video game in the history of gaming. Hopefully they will show something decent and exciting from this depressing year of 2026.
That's what we're talking about. Harry Holmes is launching us to the promised land, and in a way that looks very exciting, and we certainly do appreciate it. Harry Holmes is in the building with a $20 super chat. He's coming through with the tangerine. And, yeah, this year is terrible for gaming, but, you know, it's been like that for quite some time now. We started making, on this channel anyway, we started making gaming videos in 2011. And I was telling you that the cracks were starting to show then, but people didn't want to listen. And I do believe that right around that time frame is when gaming kind of fell off. Obviously, it was still way more hype back then, but the games were just decreasing in quality. It was just nothing that I wanted to see anyway. But at least back then we got video games. They don't even make them anymore. They make one video game every 10 years, and then that's about it. At least for the big games. And then you have to play these Unreal Engine clone games that are all very similar, that are all kind of asset flips. It's a terrible shame, really. It's honestly sad. But that's why this one's coming in. It's Rockstar's proprietary engine. You guys are almost underestimating the game. And you could talk to Fable in this chat if he's still in here. You could talk to Fable about this game. He'll hype it up for you because you guys don't want to listen to me. And, I don't want to hype it up too big because, it's a video game, right? It's not going to be a life simulator. It's not going to be a perfect video game. There's obviously going to be issues. I can already pinpoint the issues. And, of course, we're going off of Trailer 1 and Trailer 2. That came out. Trailer 2 came out 1 year ago. And Trailer 1 came out December of 2023, rather. And, it's been quite some time since those trailers. It's been quite some time since we've seen this game. And Trailer 3 is going to be our up-to-date look on the game, and it could look a hell of a lot better than what we've already seen. So, it's obviously a work in progress. We can't completely judge it right now, but what we can say is that there's, according to Trailer 1 and 2, I can find things in both trailers that say, well, there's still more work that needs to be done. Now, if the final game comes out and some of those things are still like that, then we might have an issue with the game. I've already said, and I've already seen it in Trailer I've already seen it in Trailer 2 or whenever they put those screenshots out last year. We just played GTA 4, and GTA 4 has JPEG interiors. And I said, there's no way that they're going to have JPEG interiors in Grand Theft Auto 6. But that's actually not true because I found screenshots that show that the JPEGs are still there. Now, luckily, the game isn't out, so that could change, and hopefully it does. Hopefully they can find a way to make it look at least fake, because other games have done that. They made that 3D thing where it looks 3D, but it's still fake because it's a better illusion than just a 2D JPEG texture. That's ridiculous. So that needs to be fixed. I can go to it right now. We actually have it pulled up because I'm not coming out here to try to tell you that this game is perfect when, obviously there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. But the game is coming out in 200 days. I don't believe that the game will be delayed. And we have a lot of things coming this month. We have a lot of things coming in the coming days and coming weeks. I mean, there could be Trailer 3 in just 2 days from now. I mean, we have absolutely no idea. Rockstar, and we're going to come over here. Harry Holmes taking us to the promised land. Did we get the lasers out? We're going to get them out again. As we come over here and we take a look at the reality of the situation, 200 days away, you guys will be coming back to this stream and you'll be like, damn, World Class was spot on. As we always are. I mean, we're just that damn good. But you come over here, you take a look at this right here, GTA 6, 200 days. And you guys really need to lock in because, that sounds like a lot of time, but it's not really that much time. 200 days is not too far. I mean, we waited over 400 days for Trailer 2. From Trailer 1 to Trailer 2, we waited over 400 days. It's a sad situation, that we can tell you. They're just not locking in. They wish they were locking in, but they're not locking in. It's a sad situation, that we can certainly tell you. It's a sad situation, that we can tell you. They're not locking in. It's unreal. They can't handle it, but we got great news because May 21st is the Take-Two investor call. We need you to lock in on that one. May 21st is the Take-Two investor call. And that's when we're going to really know what's going on with this game. That's when we're going to get our big update. It's not going to be 200 days. Of course, the game comes out in 200 days. But May 21st is when we're going to get our big update on this game. Look at this right here. Adam Theory is coming through. They are not locking in, and I wish they were locking in. May 21st is going to be a big date, and that's coming up very soon. I mean, we're talking in 19 days. Adam Theory coming through with the 99 pennies. We love Trump's economy. It's amazing. Nonetheless, GTA 6, 200 days. May 21st, the Take-Two conference call. That is the definitive date. You can mark that one on your calendar. We will be getting an update on the biggest entity in all of Vidya on May 21st. You can bet your butt that we could tell you. So at the very least, what you need to take away from here today, We got two facts on the screen. GTA 6 is 200 days away. That's a fact. November 19th, 2026, 200 days away. That's when it releases. As far as we know right now, unless there is a delay coming, which I do not believe that there is. We also know that the Take-Two conference call is May 21st. So you can mark that one on your calendar as well. And we will be covering that one as well. And hopefully by then we will have already seen trailer 3. And hopefully by then they will already lock in the release date yet again to double down on November 19th, 2026, 200 days as of this broadcast. And we come over here and we take a look at this right here. So something could drop either this week. Something could drop. Why is it doing that? Something could drop either this week or next week. Okay? Like I said, May 5th is another date to watch out for. There's a lot of hype on May 5th right now. And quite frankly, Rockstar could be dropping trailer 3, or they could be teasing something on May 5th, or they could be saying nothing. We have absolutely no idea. And that's what makes this fun. Because if we knew, then you guys probably wouldn't care as much. So that's what keeps you on the edge of your seat. We got to know what Rockstar's doing. Well, you have to take a look. May 5th is looking like a potential candidate, as is May 12th. Look at this right here. Fable is in the building, and again, you got to lock in, and you got to lock in in a way that makes sense.
At Fable La Punisher
Come on.
6,232 super chatted $4.99.
They're not locking in.
Within these 200 days, we'll at least see 5 trailers.
That's what I'm saying.
Trailer 3.
They're going to be sick of the game in 200 days.
Launch trailer and Tau 2 trailer. Drought is almost over.
Now, the drought is coming to an end in literally a matter of weeks. It's over. It is officially over, because even if we get nothing and they have the Take-Two investor call and they say it's still on track, something has to give after that. I mean, they can't go on for more radio silence. This is the month. And they are going to be pulling the curtain back. There's no doubt about it. Last year, this time, they delayed the game. May 2nd, 2020, May 3rd, rather, 2025, whenever that was. I don't know. That's what I saw. Maybe it was wrong. But last year, May, we got the delay, right? We got the delay. The first delay, right? We got the first delay. I'm trying to remember the timeline here. It's been 3 years. We're trying to remember this timeline. It's just unbelievable. It really is. Because when they first showed the game off, did we get the lasers out? I think we got the lasers out. I can't remember. The first trailer, they said November 2025. They said, look at this right here. Holy shit, look at this right here. He is plowing through the SAK, Mr. Raxi. Holy shit, we're getting the fireworks out. It is what we love to see.
Hey Michael, I noticed the super chats from the GTA 4 stream got refunded for some reason. Gotta be a YouTube problem.
Yeah, I don't know
Anyway,
what
here
happened
it
there.
is
It's probably
again.
because all of the music, I don't know. There was a lot of music in that stream or something. I don't know. It was a glitch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we do appreciate it coming through, and in a way that makes sense. Coming through hard and strong. Raxi89 is in the building. He's coming through bigly. I mean, I can't even do that conversion. That might be a $100 super chat. He is in the building with the Bruce Wayne Bucks. We are getting the fireworks out. We are getting the lasers out as we are 200 days away from the biggest entity in all of Vidya. As Raxi is in the building coming through with the SAK. 1,000. You guys need to lock in. This is ridiculous. Hit the like button, share the broadcast, take it to Reddit, take it to Twitter, take it to 4channel, video games. We're going to make the coverage exciting again, right? Because, we were going to make a post here on YouTube, but I didn't want to cause problems because I don't like calling out other YouTubers. I mean, they're professional shills and sellouts, right? It's not that big of a deal. But with that said, I mean, everyone makes the same video, especially if you look at the 007 videos. Oh, my God. The title is the same. The talking points are the same. They all have the same microphone. It's unbelievable. It's like everyone's a clone. And they got nothing refreshing or exciting to say about their actual experience with the game. It's more so, hey, they invited me out to Los Angeles, or I got to play this game early, and I'm cool, and I'm a part of this club that you're not a part of. And it's just really just so boring and so stale and so predictable. And we need other people to, like Crowcat, that just do something different, and not only different, but better as well. Because the gaming coverage on YouTube, and I think that's one of the reasons why you guys are bored of games, is because no one is passionate about games anymore. It's all a business. It's all about what's going to get us clicks, what's going to make us the most amount of money. And they just don't have real passion. You know? No one is live right now talking about this game, even though Trailer 3 could be in a week or two or what have you. And it's just because they're all losers. I mean, really, honestly. This is the only game I give a shit about. I mean, obviously we care about Halloween, the video game, because I'm interested in that. I mean, not necessarily because of the gameplay itself. I think that's pretty cookie cutter. But more so because they actually made a Halloween fucking video game for the first time since, what, Atari? And, you know, that I'll be there day one for, of course. But, you know, GTA 6 to me is bigger than video games. I mean, it's bigger than movies. It's bigger than music. I mean, this is really the lifeline. Right now, the gaming industry is basically on, what's that machine they hook you up to in the hospital when you're on your deathbed? What is it? Life support. That's what it is. The gaming industry is essentially on life support. I mean, if you take away Fortnite, if you take away Call of Duty, if you take away Madden, if you take away FIFA, if you take away... You know, the big franchises like that, the gaming industry is dead. Nobody's playing these games. You can look at the numbers on Steam. And it's just like, this is it. I mean, this is it. But it's also going to do a lot of damage to the gaming industry because I said this is basically the asteroid that is going to make the dinosaurs extinct. Grand Theft Auto 6, because if you're an independent developer, you have no chance, you have no opportunity to get your game in front of people, because for at least 6 months after November 19th, 2026, everyone is going to be playing and talking and creating content surrounding Grand Theft Auto 6. So you are just totally screwed. And that's not even talking about the online. We have no idea when the online is coming out. We have no idea what the hell that's going to entail, but obviously that's going to be a forever game, right? A forever kind of thing where they want you to create your own shit within it. And, you know, it's like Fortnite, Roblox, things like that. And that's it. I mean, good luck putting out a video game after Grand Theft Auto 6. That's why you got to get your game out right now. And you do have to crunch. You have to work on a Sunday. So you devs who are watching, you should be working on a Sunday because that's what you need to do. You have to realize that Grand Theft Auto 6 is really kind of the end of the way we know video games. For better or worse, and it's just that's the reality that we're in, and you guys can't understand it because in here you guys are depressed and you guys hate everything, and you know Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm sure we're going to have problems day one. In fact, I'm sure we're going to find a lot of disappointments with the game. But I think on the flip side of things, I think we will find things that will be very surprising, and I think my jaw will be on the floor multiple times. So, you know, obviously the game can't be perfect, and obviously, you know, expectations are incredibly high, but, you know, we know that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be terrible, and how we know that is because we played Starfield. You know, I just revisited Starfield a few weeks ago, a month ago, whenever that was, when they came out with the PlayStation 5 version, and it's trash. I don't need to play Elder Scrolls 6 if that's the best that they can do. I don't need to play Elder Scrolls 6. I don't care. And, you know, the only other game I could think of maybe that we would be interested in playing is the Interstellar Galactic from Naughty Dog. We want to see Naughty Dog's next output, and I think gameplay-wise that's going to be very good, and I think it's going to be very strong, and I think it will appeal to anime fans and sci-fi fans and things like that. So I think, honestly, that's going to be a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, at least in the gameplay department. I think Naughty Dog won't mess that up, and I think it will be more advanced and sophisticated than anything that they've ever done before. And that's about it. I mean, if you really want me to look at the calendar and say, wow, I'm excited for this, that, and the third, well, that just isn't true. I mean, you know, we'll play 007, but I've already played Hitman. You know, I've already played, and by the way, the new Hitman games are terrible. That trilogy that came out, what was it, 2016 to 2021? That's a terrible trilogy. Hitman 1, 2, 3, terrible games, always online, DRM garbage. Hitman Absolution was great. Hitman Absolution was fantastic. And if you guys disagree, well, you have terrible taste. I wish we could agree, but you guys like terrible games that the normies like. And I said, well, Hitman Absolution has faults. It's not perfect, but, you know, they tried to do something different with the Hitman franchise, right? They tried to turn it into a, not linear, but they tried to take it into a different direction with more of a story, more of a cinematic kind of approach. And I think it paid off because it's a very unique game. I could go back and play Hitman Absolution right now. It's a fantastic game. And for me, there's enough sandbox elements to it where we can go back in and replay a level. And, later on in the game, it opens up a lot more. So I think Hitman Absolution's a fantastic game. But getting back to 007, I've already kind of played that game. I mean, it's basically just the new Hitman games reskinned. And they've added kind of Uncharted elements to it. And Watch Dogs kind of stealth mechanics to it. And all the normies are going crazy. And I said, well, to me, it looks kind of terrible, but we're going to go ahead and give it a look. And then we have Lego Batman. I've already played the Batman games. I think they're really boring. The only one that I thought was actually kind of interesting was the snow one, Batman Arkham Origins. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember, but I thought that one was pretty cool. I thought it held up pretty well. And but it was still pretty repetitive. I mean, those games are repetitive. So we've already played basically both of those games. They're reskin games. And that's not really all that exciting to me. And look at this right here. Harry Holmes is in the building with a two-time Johnny Hunt combo, and it is what we love to see coming through and coming through in a way that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get the lasers out.
76 has just tipped
Come on. Harry Holmes is in the building.
On a serious note, do you think GTA 6 will be the last great ever made for the next 2 decades plus?
Look at this right here. Harry Holmes is in the building. He's coming through with a 10. And he says, on a serious note, do you think GTA 6 will be the last great game ever made for the next 2 decades plus? I think it is certainly going to hold out for the next 15 years, absolutely. And I think everyone is going to be playing catch-up in terms of open world design and things like that, and immersion. And there's not going to be an open world game that's out right now that's better than Grand Theft Auto 6. Period. End of story. And that's including the Rockstar Games titles. There's not an open world, and that includes Red Dead 2. There's not an open world game out that's available right now that is going to be better or even on the same level as Grand Theft Auto 6. You can just forget it. So if you think The Witcher 3 is a great open world game, if you think, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great open world game, if you think GTA 4 is a great, do whatever none of those games are going to compare to Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, it's just very evident and very apparent that we're on some next level shit over here, and you either embrace it and say, wow, it's going to take all of these devs and all of these other publishers so many years to catch up, because that's what's going to happen. When you boot this game up for the first time, and I know it doesn't feel like a real game, it is a real game, and it is coming. It's common sense. But, you guys get so delusional. You guys are online 24/7, chronically online. That's an unhealthy thing. And I already said, get your summer job. You can save up for the PlayStation. You'll need a summer job now because the PlayStation 5 Pro is $900, $800, whatever the hell the price is. It's incredibly high. It's not worth it. But it could be worth it for Grand Theft Auto 6. If Grand Theft Auto 6 is a 10 out of 10, we might actually consider picking up a PlayStation 5 Pro, depending on what the improvements are actually going to be. Obviously, it's too early to say right now. We're 200 days out. But if the videos come out, and it shows a vastly superior Vice City with more NPCs on the screen, that's all I need to know to pick it up. So, it's that's where we stand on that. And the PlayStation 5 Pro, I mean, it's already kind of hard to find for some reason. I have no idea why. I guess because they bought it, about a month or so ago, they raised the price on the PlayStation 5 Pro and they announced it, and everyone went out and bought it so that they could flip it. And I said, holy shit, that was a smart move because you're going to need it for Grand Theft Auto 6. And, last year, I think, the summer of 2025, it was $650. I said, that's a deal. You're not going to get it for cheaper than that. And now you're not. Even used, you won't find a PlayStation 5 Pro for $650. I mean, so that's what you got going on. And we waited a little late on that, but we're going to have to see what those improvements could be because we don't really know. We don't really know what those improvements are going to be. So we have to wait on that, on whether or not we go with the PlayStation 5 Pro for Grand Theft Auto 6, because we need to really look at the PlayStation 5 Pro improvements and enhancements. I don't need just resolution and frame rate. Of course, that would be fantastic, but, if there's more vegetation within Vice City, if there's, more NPCs on the beach and things like that, then we'll definitely be checking out the PlayStation 5 Pro version. But ladies and gentlemen, we are 200 days. We're going to come back over here. I don't think we finished this. We're 200 days away into the biggest entity in all of video. There's nothing going to be bigger, not in our lifetime. I'm serious about that, too. I don't care what gets announced. Even GTA 7 is not going to be bigger than this because that'll be most likely AI. So look at this right here. This is what you guys need to know and understand. GTA 6, 200 days away. May 21st. I need you to mark the calendar. It's already May 3rd. Take-Two conference call. And something could drop within the next week or two. I mean, something could drop literally in 2 days from now. That's what you need to know and understand. And, of course, if that does drop, we will be going live with an emergency stream. And we will be covering it. And we will be reacting to Trailer 3. Or even if there is a teaser, if they have a teaser, we will be going live with an emergency stream as well for that. Now, if they hype it up, and they give us some time here for Trailer 3. Let's say maybe they announce it, they tease it on this Tuesday, and then maybe a week later it actually drops or something like that. We can see about that, but it really depends on what Rockstar's game plan is here. The first trailer was obviously, they built that up, and it paid off because, it broke records, and it's got a shit ton of views, and it really is something bigger than these people are thinking in here, but hopefully they go down that road again, and hopefully they don't just shadow drop Trailer 3 because I think they really do need to hype it up. There's too much AI stuff out there, and it's getting clogged. And the normies are getting involved with the AI stuff because it's not only happening with Grand Theft Auto 6, but if you're a fan of college football, and look at this right here, we got Fancy Pants in the building. That's what we love to see.
Fancy
Pants is in the building.
$5. What about Witcher 4?
Well, The Witcher 4 is Unreal Engine slop. And CD Projekt Red, they have shown that in my opinion, they never really had much talent. And I know that's not what you're supposed to say, but, just go watch the Chromecat. They're going to get mad about this, but just go watch the Chromecat video. You guys can get the whole story and the whole scoop on Cyberpunk 2077, and you can see the lies and the sham that game was. And it's a terrible shame, but they shill it. They act like it's a totally different game now. It's not a totally different game now. It's still as terrible as it was 6 years ago. But The Witcher 4, I'll play that over The Witcher 3 any day, of course. But, that's Unreal Engine. Every project from CD Projekt Red going forward, I believe, is Unreal Engine, including the next Cyberpunk 2077 sequel. And it's just Unreal Engine. There's only so much you can really do there, and you can kind of tell when you're playing an Unreal Engine game because the performance is usually terrible, especially on PC, or at least it's all over the place, and you got stutter, and the games just kind of feel similar, and they feel like asset flips, and nothing feels original or unique. So I think them ditching their own engine, their proprietary engine, was actually a shame. Because now they're going with Unreal Engine for Witcher 4 and the next Cyberpunk sequel, so I just can't get excited for that. If it were their own engine, I would say, and they've already shown off footage of Witcher 4, and I say, well, that's fake. I'm not buying into that bullshit again because you guys obviously didn't learn your lesson 6 years ago with Cyberpunk. Why would I want to listen to these losers who just want to show you things that aren't true and want to talk about this game and say, well, when we play it, is it going to look like that? Who cares? Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to look better than The Witcher 4. So that's what I'm saying. The Witcher 4 demo that they've already shown off, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be better than that. Oh, I certainly believe that. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be better than The Witcher 4. So you can go back and watch The Witcher 4 tech demo and that little demonstration, that little sham that they showed, and you can say, wow, that looks actually amazing, because it does look pretty good. But first of all, it's not going to be real. It's not going to make it into the final game like that. And second of all, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to outdo it. And that's coming in 200 days. We don't know when The Witcher 4 is coming. That's probably 2027. Witcher 4, late 2027, something like that, I would assume. 2028. Who cares? We got Grand Theft Auto by then. I would hope. So that's the thing that I'm saying. I said, well, you look at The Witcher 4. I said, well, that's not impressive because Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be better than this. So they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and say, well, we need to make this even better because Grand Theft Auto 6 has made this obsolete. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be making it obsolete in nearly every category. We're coming back over here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Big dog Harry Holmes is in the building, and it's what we love to see. He is blowing through 3-time Tony Hawk combo here today. We got beautiful support coming through and coming through in a way that makes sense. Come on. Harry Holmes is in the building.
Activision is going to be in trouble this year on way COD can compete this year at all with Rockstar. Babe, be good to see how far COD will make this year.
Well, that's what I said earlier. I said they're going to have to push. And apparently, they're play testing Call of Duty. They said this year's Call of Duty, and I don't know if this is true or not. Because I mean, who cares about Call of Duty this year? I mean, Call of Duty. It's just they got to bring it back in a way that makes sense. They got to bring that campaign back. They got to have those viral missions. That's one way to do it. Because multiplayer is not viral. No one cares about your multiplayer gameplay. I mean, it's just the reality of it. So you have to bring it back with the campaign. You want it to go viral on the internet, you got to bring back those viral, risky missions, those rock the boat kind of missions. And that's how they're going to have to bring Call of Duty back. No ifs, ands, or buts. People want great, compelling single-player campaign with really cool kick-ass missions, really cool graphics. That's what they want, and not this Warzone bullshit. But Call of Duty, they said this year's Call of Duty is going to be next gen only, current gen only, PlayStation 5, Series X, Series S. But apparently they're play testing it on PS4. I have no idea. But Call of Duty is going to have to be pushed up to October, and that's what I said earlier in the broadcast. I said, well, there's no way that they're going to even compete with Grand Theft Auto 6 because they can't. I mean, Call of Duty is on a decline, I believe. I mean, at least, maybe not with sales, but, with just kind of interest. I mean, they got to bring it back and get away from that Black Ops stuff. I mean, it's too weird. It's too goofy. We've seen enough of it. Bring it back to the boots on the ground and try and do something interesting with it, different timelines, different time frames. But Call of Duty is going to have to steer far away, and that's a juggernaut. Call of Duty still makes tons of money. They're going to have to stay far away from Grand Theft Auto 6. They're going to have to push up to October. And that way, November is essentially cleared for Grand Theft Auto 6. Nobody's going to be touching Grand Theft Auto 6 in November. That way, can tell you. Even Call of Duty wants to stay clear of it. So I said, well, that's how you know this game is big, when Call of Duty has to step back and say, you go right ahead, They don't want in November. I think last year the game came out in November. Call of Duty, what was it? Black Ops 7, Black Ops 8, whatever the hell the game's called. I don't even remember the game. I mean, I really don't remember the game. I remember the Bill Clinton one and the Little Caesars thing, but that was about it. And overall, it's just these games are so boring. The problem with gaming is that they don't make games anymore. And we live in an era now where the internet has really taken over. I mean, why would you want to play a video game? That's a lot of work. I mean, it really is. As you get older, you'll realize that. And it's just, the game has to be extraordinarily good in order for me to play it, right? Otherwise, it's disposable. We'll play it, but we're not going to really invest our time into it that much. We're not going to really lock in with it. And that's why Grand Theft Auto 6, this is a game where you basically turn the lights down, you light the candles, you get the beef jerky out, and you say, it's time. It's time to have that one-on-one session with Grand Theft Auto 6. It's Rockstar back on their throne, baby. And I said, well, how often do we get this? I mean, we waited, when was the last Rockstar game? 8 years ago? 7 years ago? That's a long time. It's a long time. So, because I'm telling you, you're going to have a better experience with this game if you actually settle down with it and you lock in with it, and you're not on the internet looking at videos. You're not on the internet looking at what Luke Steffens is saying. You're not on the internet looking at what Reddit is saying. You're not on the internet looking at what people have found in the game. You're not on the internet looking about whatever people... Who cares what people think about the game? You buy Grand Theft Auto 6, you sit your carcass down, and you experience it. It's you in the game. That's it. And you're going to see what Rockstar has laid out on the field, all of the devs, what they have put out on the field. And you're going to be immersed into Vice City unlike ever before. You're going to be living your life vicariously through Jason and Lucia in Vice City. That's what you're going to be doing. It is a parasocial game to the max. Your virtual girlfriend is Lucia. She's really hot. I mean, why wouldn't you buy this game? Even if it's $100, I mean, it's really going to deliver, folks. I'm not trying to sell you the game. I'm just saying, even if the game were $100, it's going to be worth it day one because this is going to be a game that is going to just kind of be unlike anything else. And you guys aren't ready for this. This is what we wanted Cyberpunk to be. We wanted it to be a deep, mature, immersive RPG. It didn't turn out to be that way. It's an action game with fake choices and just a terrible experience. And a hollow city, there's nothing to do in Night City. It's absolute garbage. It's an imagination game. I'm tired of imagination games, okay? I want a game where it's like, if you see the surfboard, you can go surfing. If you see the basketball, you can put it in the hoop. If you see the skateboard, you can go to the skate park and do moves. If that's what I'm looking for. And I know Grand Theft Auto 6 will be delivering. Absolutely. And you guys are not ready for this. I'm telling you, you have to come back in 200 days and you have to say, wow. That's what you have to say. That's what you have to say, because it's not about me. It's about, I'm telling you what you're going to be missing out on if you're not locking in here. We got 1993, Dr. Pepper in the building with the 2. He says, do you think Fortnite will stand a chance with GTA? No. Nope. Nothing can compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. Nothing can compete with this game and the juggernaut that it is. There's nothing that's going to compete. There's nothing that's going to come even close. And it's as simple as that. There's nothing that's going to come close. There's nothing that's going to compete. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, none of these games, these are the biggest games, by the way. None of these games are going to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. Everyone is taking off work November 19th, especially when Trailer 3 comes out, which is probably coming this month, or at least teased this month. Something's happening this month. If you guys aren't locking in, I don't know what to tell you. I will be blown away if nothing happens this month in relation to a new teaser, new screenshots, Trailer 3. Something is going to give this month. Absolutely. That I do believe, and that we do know to a certain extent, that on May 21st, you will be hearing something about the game. So this month is the golden month for Grand Theft Auto 6. The wait is almost over. And potentially a Trailer 3 on the horizon within, 48 hours it could be dropping. We have no idea. But this Tuesday, we might have to do an emergency stream if they do roll it out, or even if they tease it. I said, well, we're going to be locking in. And I said, we're going to be this is it. We're locking into Grand Theft Auto 6. So if you're not a fan of Grand Theft Auto 6 from all the way out from 200 days from now and beyond that, then I don't know what to tell you. Of course, we're going to be taking pit stops with 007 and Batman, Lego, and Halloween the video game. That's another one that I'm looking forward to. But Grand Theft Auto 6 is bigger than anything that we've ever seen. And they can't handle it. So that's what I said. I said, you come over here, you take a look at this. Now, 200 days away, you say that's a long time. It's not a long time. Trailer 1 was 400 days to Trailer 2. It was a very long time there. May 21st is the Take-Two conference call. We're going to get something there that we can certainly tell you. I said something could drop earlier this week, either this week or next week. And just so you know, GTA 6 Trailer 1 and GTA 6 Trailer 2, both trailers dropped on a Tuesday, which, like I said, if they want to have everyone happy, they either drop the trailer on Tuesday the 5th, Tuesday the 12th, or Tuesday the 19th. So there's 3 Tuesdays here. There's 3 Tuesdays here. And we have to lock in. We just have to lock in. Both trailers dropped on a Tuesday last time. Presumably that would happen again. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to play these online games because they're terrible. They're anti-fun. They're designed to you just sit there and you waste time. You sit there, you don't have fun. You sit there and you just buy these microtransactions. None of that is fun. None of that is engaging. None of that is even worthwhile. Nobody wants to play these online games. They're work. They're starting to, this gamer generation is kind of growing up a little bit, and they're realizing that these video games are actually work. We want an immersive game where we can start the lawnmower in Grand Theft Auto 6, and if I want to mow the lawn, motherfucking ass, we're going to mow the lawn. And I said, motherfucking ass, I'll put the controller down and I'll say 10 out of 10. Hell, I'll just turn the game off. I don't need it. I don't even need to see more. Like you give me the lawnmower. They said there's yard sales in this game. If you take a look at the leaked gameplay footage from years ago, that someone went through all the shit and they said there was yard sales in the game. Could you imagine going to a yard sale in this game and you find a unique object, you find a unique thing that you can put in and you can decorate the home with Lucia? Motherfucking ass. You just shut the game off. That's what we're going to do. If the game is too good, I'm shutting it off. We got to have a moment of reflection, and we got to say, wow, they actually fucking did it, and we don't need another video game. And I'm going to take my sweet ass time with this game. We're not going on the internet to see what Luke Steffen said. I don't need his approval. Or anyone else for that matter. I don't care. Okay? I'm not going onto the internet and ruining the fucking game. And I'm not just talking spoilers. I'm just saying in general, I don't need the internet's approval. I don't care what anyone else thinks. It's world class and me with this game. And that's what it's going to be. And, I suggest you guys do the same because it's going to be this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It really is. It's a once in a lifetime. You can say that we're hyping this up a little too much, but we're not, because when it comes in 200 days, tomorrow's going to be 199 days. When it comes in 200 days, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And we're hoping that this makes the other Grand Theft Auto games look like PlayStation Portable games, which I think it will. I think it will. You know, you guys say GTA 4 is detailed. Maybe in the physics department it still will take the cake, but outside of the physics, is it detailed? You know, it's got atmosphere and stuff like that, and it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but compared to Grand Theft Auto 6, come on. You know, I mean, there's no way that any of these games are going to hold up against Grand Theft Auto 6. That's including Red Dead 2. I mean, Red Dead 2, I got a lot of problems with that game. We don't like to talk about it much on here because it starts to create problems with some of these parasocial viewers and things like that. They think they're getting attacked because it's their favorite game. Well, if you go back to my video log, my catalog, my body of work that we've been investing a lot of time into, and, you know, we've had the same opinion for 8 years now. So it has nothing to do with anyone in here or what your opinion is or isn't on the game. It's we have a consistent opinion on the game. And they don't like to hear that because it just doesn't fit their narrative. But I said, well, you're just going to have to wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 then. And we're going to be coming in, and we're going to be getting in a car in Grand Theft Auto 6. We're going to go right to the gas station, and we're going to see if you can put gas in the car. And I said, right there and then, I'll just turn the damn game off, and I'll say, you know what? Let's just sit down and think about that for a minute, that they've actually put that in. And I said, now if I go to the gas station in Grand Theft Auto 6 and there's no NPCs getting gas, no one's filling, you know, it's just a backdrop, we're not going to be happy, okay, believe me, because it doesn't make sense. We're in 2026, right? You know, these games are supposed to be more advanced and sophisticated than ever before. You have to be able to put fuel in the gas. In the gas tank, or charge up your EV car. That's how things work. And I'm not asking for a life simulation experience, but the game is called Grand Theft Auto. It's about vehicles. It's about cars. You need to expand upon that, just like you did the horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. How you have to feed the horse to maintain, maximum sprint and things like that. That's what you need to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. So it is going to be in the game. It's common sense. You know, and I mean, you should be able to get the lawnmower out and literally, you know, like, and you go and cut grass in the game. And I said, homie, this is where we turn the game off. My jaw's on the floor. The whole chat is moving 1,000 miles a minute. And I'm going to say, you guys are going to look at a black screen because it's too much content Rockstar did deliver. Let's go buy another copy of the game just to say, you know what? They did make a damn point. Here's another $100. That's why we're taking our time with this game. I don't care if you guys rush and beat it so you can get your video coverage out. I just don't care. I'm not rushing it out. I don't care how many views we're going to lose to not be the first to find this or do this or experiment with that or do these comparisons. It's all a bunch of bullshit from a bunch of losers. They can make their money, and they can make good money, and they can get their views and get their subs. They can get their followers. That's great. I'm going to spend time with the game. That's what I'm doing. And if we want to make it, if we feel compelled to make a video, we will. But, you know, and especially when we stream this, we're going to be locked into the game. So, and that's going to disappoint some people in here because, you know, it's a little bubble in here, and they get attention easily in here. But I said, when this game comes out, you guys are going to get mad at me because we're going to be kind of locked into the game here, and that's where it's going to be. We're not looking at the chat. We're locking in fully to the game, and you guys gotta get with the program in here. It's getting ridiculous. I don't care about no Resident Evil garbage. That franchise fell off. Resident Evil Requiem is an asset flip. It's total trash. Zero replayability. No one's playing it. Look at the numbers on Steam. Probably not even 20K players on Resident Evil Requiem. AAA game, 30-year franchise, by the way. Complete total failure, okay? I mean, really, honestly, a complete total failure. They said Game of the Year for 1 week, and then 2 weeks later they dropped it. They forgot all about it. Garbage. Nobody's playing Resident Evil Requiem. It's absolute slop. You know, Crimson Desert, nobody's playing that except for a bunch of losers on Reddit. You know, 200 hours of bloat, AI, jack of all trades garbage gimmick. And no one cares. I don't need a fantasy game that tries to be everything. It's a bunch of junk. Has some interesting ideas on paper that could be borrowed and pushed into GTA 6, but other than that, it's still not fulfilling what we need. And what's the other game? These losers are, and I didn't play it because there's no reason to. It's a cut and paste. These losers are coming in, not to my videos, but they're coming in and they're saying Soros is game of the year, by the way. Can we stop saying every game is game of the year? Because that's the new trend. I mean, these losers are so down bad that they have to cling on to every single game that releases because they don't want to feel like they're missing out on something. These losers need to get a life and a good job. Soros is not game of the year, nor is Resident Evil Requiem, nor is Crimson Desert. I mean, it's just like literally every game that comes out that's a AAA title especially, it's game of the year. It's a masterpiece. I don't understand what you guys are even talking about. How is it game of the year when the year's not even over? Like, why are we starting that conversation so early? Who cares if it's a game of the year contender? Well, first of all, it's not. None of these games are game of the year contender. I can tell you that right now, just in terms of quality. I've already played Soros. I mean, I haven't played it, but I've already played it. I have Returnal. It's the same game. It's a reskin. Nobody wants to play that garbage. It's a terrible shame. That's what Sony's devolved into, a bunch of slop like that. What happened to what happened to PlayStation? I mean, really, honestly, they got these out of touch CEOs in there that just don't understand anything, and it's just falling apart. It doesn't make any sense. Look at this right here. Blur is in the building, and he's coming through, and it's what we love to see. Hard and strong, $5 super check. Come on, homie. They're not listening. They're not locking in.
They love to chill for 1 week. Masterpiece game of the year contender. Then on to the next slot.
I know. It's actually a big problem. It's toxic positivity is what it is. They show this game for a week, and then 2 weeks later they forget about it. And then when the next new thing that comes out, they say that that's a masterpiece and that's game of the year. And it's like, if the game were that good, you would still be playing it. Period. End of story. And some people are still playing Crimson Desert. And I said Crimson Desert. The only thing I can say positively about it, because we tried. I tried to give it the time of day with the open world. I roamed around the open world. It just doesn't click for me. Okay, the open world's trash. I don't care what they're saying on Reddit or Twitter. It's trash. The open world is junk. We're looking for a living, breathing, dynamic open world, and the closest we're going to get to that is Grand Theft Auto 6. Bet your money on that. Blur coming through with a 5, and it said that they're doing that. They say every game that comes out is game of the year. Lego Batman will be game of the year. 007 will be game of the year. And it's just like, I have a screenshot I got for these big YouTubers, these shills, professional sellouts, and they all have the same freaking, and I told you guys this earlier, they all have the same title, very similar title. They all have the same microphone, literally. They're all saying the same talking points. It's a shot like this, and then it cuts to B-roll that the publisher provide of gameplay, by the way. So it's not even their own gameplay. And they're just rambling, and it's just like, what human being is watching any of this? You guys are watching advertisements, bro. These guys are basically vessels for these companies. They all have the same fucking agency because they're all multimillionaires. And it's just like, we got to change the gaming coverage on this platform, bro. I mean, we really have to. You're like, what the hell is going on? It's not exciting. It's not interesting. It's a bunch of fucking PR drivel is what it is. It's a bunch of PR drivel is what it is. Nobody wants to listen to that. And I'm not saying they should come on there and say this game is trash, but like, can you at least be a little bit more interesting on the camera? Because these guys, and they have so many views. I mean, these guys are getting fucking 300,000 views. Like, who's watching this? Do they really put stock in this guy's opinion? I didn't even know who this hobo was until y'all started chilling. Oh, my God. It just makes no sense. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to play doom and gloom here today because we've been very positive. I'm going to play doom and gloom here today. We've been very positive. The game is releasing in 200 days, okay? There is something potentially happening within the next 2 weeks. And then, of course, May 21st is the Take-Two conference call. So this is a big month. We're going to try and be live every day discussing this game. If you guys are new, subscribe right here. We have 110,000 subscribers already. And by the way, that one guy, I was going to call him out again because he said, well, Michael, I've been watching your channel for 3 years. It's been stuck at 109,000 subs. All of a sudden, we hit 110,000 subscribers, and they're not patting me on the back because they're losers. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed, youtube.com/MichaelDoesLife, 110,000 subscribers. And we need you to lock in here because we are going to be locking in. But I have to play Doom and Gloom just a little bit here today. So, again, we're going to go through this again, and then we're going to play Doom and Gloom. GTA 6, 200 days away. And we got the real dimes right there. You know, they're going to be integral. A big part of the story. May 21st, Take-Two conference call. We're definitely getting something there, whether it be good or bad news, or more of the same. Something's going to be said about this game, and that's better than nothing at this point. Something could drop either this week or next week. If you look online, there's just the hype is skyrocketing here with this one. And both trailers, GTA 6 Trailer 1 and GTA 6 Trailer 2, they dropped on a Tuesday. But now it is time to play Doom and Gloom. And how we're going to do this is we're going to come over here. Now, this is a little nitpicky, and I got to give the game, here's the thing. I got to give the game the benefit of the doubt, okay? We have to give the game the benefit of the doubt. The game is not out. It releases in 200 days. However, and I just played GTA 4 for the 18th anniversary. I need you guys to listen. We saw these 2D JPEGs when you go up to these buildings, and I said they cannot have these in Grand Theft Auto 6. I can't do that. I can't have 2D JPEGs. I mean, you know, it's just absolutely inexcusable. There's got to be a better solution, and there's other open world games that have had a better solution. But when we take a look at the screenshots that released last year, and hopefully they fix this, when we take a look at the screenshots that released last year, what you're looking at right now is you're looking at a 2D texture on that arena. And I said, if the game really does release, and we're going to try and get this zoomed in here, if the game really does release like that, I can't do that, okay? I really can't. And I understand that there's going to be exceptions. Of course, they can't. You know, we got a spammer in the house, guys. Where are my mods? Why do we, this is going to be a big problem with this game and our coverage surrounding this game. There's a lot of trolls that watch this channel. I think you guys are, there's a guy spamming in the chat right now. Why aren't the mods timing it out? And they're going to take advantage of the fact that, you know, when we're locked into this game, especially in 200 days, there's going to be an uptick in viewers. There's going to be at least probably 800 viewers. I would hope a lot more, but knowing our luck, it's probably going to be a little bit lower than everyone else. However, with that said, they're going to come in here and they're going to do that. And they're just going to spam it until one of the mods wakes up in here and says, I want to actually utilize that wrench and get it out of here. We're not allowing spammers. We're not allowing toxic detractors. We're not allowing losers. We're not allowing weirdos. We're not allowing fucking idiots to come in here and have a platform. They can go kiss my foot with that bullshit because, you know what? I had to build this from the ground up. I didn't get any help. No one put the camera on a tripod for me, so I'm not doing it for you unless you want to pay. That's how that game works. It's called Respect Unk. And respect the hustle of what people do and the time that they commit and put into things. And it's time to get that summer job as well. All right, we're coming back over here. The only reason why I had to stop talking about it for a minute is because the motherfucker was spamming in the chat. The mods, I guess, either they got, I don't know, they went to bed. But look at this right here. So we zoomed it in, and that's the arena. And to me, they have to have a better solution. They have to have a better solution. The arena has to be, it looks terrible. I hate to say it. Now, again, I have to give, it's getting windy out here, I can tell you that. We have to give the game the benefit of the doubt, okay? We have to give the game the benefit of the doubt. These screenshots are obsolete. The final build, they could have this fixed. Okay, but that's one instance where I said, and when I was playing GTA 4 just a few days ago, I said, if I go up to, because it's really bad in GTA 4. I mean, we're talking a 2D plane with a fucking image on it that they probably took in New York City or something. I have no fucking idea. But it's like, bro, I can't do that. If I'm walking around Vice City, there's got to be a better solution. You got to fake 3D it. I mean, there's other games that have done it since, right? If Rockstar can't figure that out, then we might have issues with this game, because that's a sign that maybe they're not as competent as we thought they were. And, you know, on the technical side, I'm expecting some competence. But again, we do know that Adam Fowler, we do know that, you know, the three guys that worked on Grand Theft Auto since the inception of the 3D era, I believe, and maybe before that, they're all gone. And that's a terrible shame. But I would assume that the foundation that they have built and that they have in there, it would be hard for them to come in there and say, well, we're going to really mess this up. I think that's already pretty much set in stone, that you already have something right there. And it's a sad situation. Look like Mind's Eye. Well, we certainly hope it's not like Mind's Eye. We certainly hope it's not like Mind's Eye. There's probably 50 people playing Mind's Eye right now on Steam. I don't think anyone is playing Mind's Eye. The effort you put into these live streams is incredible. That's what we love to hear. I thought that was sarcasm, and then I looked at your username. It's not sarcasm. That's what we love to hear. Well, we're gonna be bringing you a bigger show once this is more of a real thing, and once we have more understanding of what's going on with this game, and really when. So we're gonna have a bigger show for this game, but we would like to anyway. But we have to wait until things are concrete, and we have to wait until the curtain is pulled back in a way that makes sense, because we're 200 days out. We still don't know. I mean, we're still left in the dark right now, but I think that will be changing in a matter of days or weeks. That's going to be changing very soon. Well, that's a real screenshot of GTA 6. I zoomed in. So that's what they released last year, and I zoomed it. You have to be fair, you have to zoom in. I can show you what it looks like. We have it zoomed in, but I'll show you what it looks like right here. See, that's what it looks like. Now, we had to zoom in really far to see that. And I think over here, it has the same problem on that building as well. We don't want 2D textures. I think that there's a better solution, and maybe they've already figured that out. And I am not expecting most of these buildings will probably not be enterable unless it's a mission. I do expect that's still to be there. But I think, you know, if you're walking up close to a building and you're just literally looking at a 2D image, I mean, honestly, my jaw's not going to be on the floor. So I honestly think that they've already, I would assume, have had a solution for that. And you could maybe argue level of detail and things like that, because you have to zoom in pretty far for that. But it should not be like GTA 4, where you go up to a building and it's literally a photograph. Like, come on, dude. There has to be a better solution. I mean, there really does. There's got to be a better solution. We're talking fake interiors. 32 people are playing Mind's Eye on Steam. Here's the thing. I don't think we should look at Steam charts as the be-all, end-all, because who's really playing PC gaming? PC gaming is a luxury. It really is. You know, and it's just like, bro, you know, obviously no one's playing that game on anyway, but PC, I don't think we should look at Steam as the be-all, end-all. No one, when you really look at the grand scheme of things, nobody's playing on computer. Okay? I mean, it's a very minuscule audience. It really is. When you pull back, I mean, look at the people on mobile. Mobile is the number one gaming console. It is. And that's not what you guys want to hear, but it's the truth. I'm assuming it goes mobile, console, and then computer. Computer's got to be last. I mean, it's not easy to get it. It's not accessible. You got to know what you're doing. If you want to build one, you know, the prices have skyrocketed, especially for memory. And the thing is that it wasn't cheap to begin with. It was always a luxurious thing. But they wanted to act like PC gaming was affordable. Well, newsflash, it was never affordable. It's always been, especially if you want to do it right, it's always been high-end shit. You got to pay 2 or 3 times the amount that you do. I mean, even the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro, I mean, it's $800 now, $900 now. Well, look at what you're going to get with a computer. I mean, you'll get probably a less powerful computer. What can you build for $800, $900 in 2026? I don't think you could build the PS5 Pro. but I could be wrong. But nonetheless, I think Steam charts is not a good indicator. I don't think it's a great indicator. What about Samson? Samson's probably down to 100 players right now. Hell, I would say it. Do you want me to check real quick or no? Because they're falling asleep in here. I mean, they literally can't handle it. I'm going to start spamming videos here in a minute. I'm going to be like that spammer in here, and I'm going to start spamming videos, just like all these other channels do. They just put content on their channel, and they think it's worth watching. Well, it's not worth watching, but the normies love it. They love an influx of something to watch. So here's what it is. Samson right now on Steam. Let's take a look. Samson on Steam. 180 players. I have more. 180 players on Steam right now. I have more view. Dude. How does that even make sense? I want you to think about that. And I understand Samson's not a great game. Apparently it's not, because the normies said, we don't care. We're not playing this shit. I had fun with it for $20. We had our $20 worth of fun. I have more viewers than Samson players on Steam. And you're telling me that they're going to continue to work on this game? This is a dead game. If I were in charge over at that studio, I'd say, that's it. We're moving on to Samson 2 or our next project. I mean, there's only so much you can do to try and keep painting it. And it's very clear and evident that they don't care. Because it's not a live service game. Yeah, it's PC only, and, obviously there's Epic Games. But that's it. I mean, I have more viewers than players on Steam for Samson. What the hell is that? And I've already been through that. I've already said they have to start a viral. They need to hire Mr. Beast. If your game is dead, hire Mr. Beast. That's my answer. I'm not even trolling. Not fucking trolling. If your game is dead, take your take your marketing campaign budget and just call Mr. Beast. Have him make a video for you. Or get some ideas, and there you go. You can save your game, because the truth is that a lot of these games, they're not bad. Maybe they're average, or some of them are bad. But you have to realize that gamers, especially, these are weird creatures. They're very depressed, lonely people. I'm not going to get into it because I don't know the facts, but I can tell you firsthand that gaming is. And it's just like, bro, you have to make it look cool. You have to make it look fun. You have to make it look exciting. That's why they're there. They're not there because of the game. They're there because their friends are. I'm not going to get into the psychology of it because I'm not Dr. Phil, but I mean, it's very evident that that's what's going on. Gamers are outcasts, right? They are. They're socially inept. They have massive anxiety issues. I'm not going to get into it, but the stereotype is real, most likely. And it's just like they have to connect through a virtual escape that feels comfortable for them. The only reason why people play these games isn't because of the game itself. It's because of what their friends are playing. So if their friends really like a game and everyone else is playing it and it's so cool and socially acceptable to play this game, they're going to be playing it too. Has nothing to do with the quality of the game, because these people can't even make up their mind. They have to go on YouTube, they have to watch previews, they have to watch reviews, they have to see what Luke Steffen says in order to justify what they think and feel about a game. It's fucking ridiculous. Why do you need anyone's opinion on a video game like Grand Theft Auto 6? I don't care what the reviews are going to be for Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't care what anyone else is saying about Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't care about their gameplay for Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course, in due time, I'll take a look and watch that stuff. But, for the first week or so, we're locking into the game, bro, unless it gets boring. If the game gets boring and it's a total disaster, then of course we're going to be going to the top side and taking a look at what's being said and what's going on. But if the game is fantastic, I don't need anyone else's opinion on the game, because I know I can formulate that opinion myself. It's Rockstar Games, they're the best in the business. The fuck are you guys smoking? I don't need some hobo on fucking YouTube that sits in front of the fucking Michael Jackson microphone, the SM7B, and says, I'm cool, look at me. Like, go fuck yourself. I don't know who the hell this guy is. 5 years ago, no one knew who the hell this guy was. All these guys do is they pay their clippers to fucking advertise. It's all one big sham. The whole goddamn system is one big sham. I hate it. It's so fucking boring and played out. It's so boring and played out. Baby Radiance is in the building, and it's what we love to see.
Has just tipped $9.
Baby Radiance is in the building. He is plowing through.
Games that have no soul, they are not creative. No more make gaming great again.
Yeah, we have to make gaming great again. And I mean, I can make a better game in AI right now, HTML. That we can, and you know. It's crazy. It's insane. I mean, it really is. Baby Radiance is in the build. I mean, because really, honestly, and I'm not going to get into the AI conversation again, but what difference does it make? If I hire someone to code for me, what is the difference between the machine and the human? I mean, honestly, if I hired an HTML coder or something, C++, whatever, because I don't know that shit, but I had an idea. I said, let's do this. You know, I need someone to build a website for me. Well, those days are over. You lost your job. So the beauty of what AI is doing is it's allowing people to be creative without that barrier of either money or not knowing how to do it. And I don't care if you say it's soulless. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, well, I just don't get it. But I'm not going to get into it. So Baby Radiance is in the building. He's plowing through hard and strong with the 10. He says they're making games that have no soul and they're not creative. Well, the thing is, gaming got too big. They want to make as much money as possible. And it happens in movies. If Big Dog Ryan Curtis is in here, I'm sure he can attest to this. But if I made a movie, let's say I made a movie and it exceeded expectations. It made a ton of money at the box office. Everyone's going to the theater to see this thing. Guess what's going to happen? The sequel, they're going to want me to do a sequel. And I'm going to say yes because I'm a dumbass. And then what's going to happen is they're going to barge in because they saw how much money the first movie made. And they're going to say it has to be exactly like the first movie so we can make that much money again. And therefore, my creative process, my creative vision is out the window, and we're going to have to battle because that's how it works. So that's what happened with gaming is that it got too big, and they said, oh, The Last of Us. Let's make every game into The Last of Us. Let's turn God of War into The Last of Us. Let's take these franchises. Let's do these Last of Us clones, cinematic storytelling. And that's what they're doing. There's no room for creativity. There's no room for risk. It's over. Those days are long gone. So now you're going to see the true independents rise, and they're going to be creating these games with the help of AI. And, you know, the anti-AI group, you know, they're very annoying. Well, we're going to spray water at you because you're woke. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just like they just, you know, I'm not going to get into the discussion, but, you know, as you saw earlier, we made that intro. We made those new intro clips with AI, and it looks just like the game. It's like something straight out of the game, like it didn't. It's unbelievable. And that's where we're at right now. I mean, imagine in a year and a half from now, they're going to be building full 3D AAA titles with AI. And I already said the manual labor. I mean, the devs that are working today, they don't know what they're doing, clearly. They have no idea what they're doing. I mean, these games are coming out, they're a total slop. That's what I'm saying. The difference is that the machine. That's what I'm saying. And I already said. I mean, you know, AI is going to replace. And I hate going down this road because people are going to get hot in here. But I already said AI in 15 years, 10 years from now, there's not going to be teachers anymore. I mean, there's not going to be teachers anymore. They're going to go to school and they're going to have an AI desk, and you know, that's it. You know. Because one of the problems that we had in school is that, you know, we didn't understand something. I was afraid to ask because I didn't want to look like an idiot, right? In front of my peers, in front of the class. I'm going to keep raising my hand like I'm a retard. Well, so as such, we didn't understand things and we just let it slip. And that's why we're retarded. That's why we're dumb. But now with the help of AI, I can go to AI and say, I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. Can you break it down further for me? I mean, it's honestly just unbelievable. It's actually kind of like really insane with the technology that we're living with. But you guys, everyone takes it for granted. You guys are terminally online. You take it for granted. You show this stuff to the Amish, they'll be like blown away, like World War, motherfucking end of the world is here. It's really that insane that we could tell you. So I don't believe that, in 15 years, 10 years from now, there won't be teachers anymore. Maybe there will be some, but that'll be a totally different ball game. There won't be any movie directors anymore in the next 3 years. 3 or 4 years, there won't be movie directors anymore, except for the best of the best. I mean, the advancements are so insane that I can make a GTA 6 cutscene if I really put time into it. It's still going to require work for me, inputting what we want and trying to get the best iteration out of it. But if you have the time and patience, you can certainly put together a believable cutscene and then say it's a leaked GT. That's what I'm saying. So that's what Rockstar is battling as well. They're battling AI. They have to get the game out sooner rather than later. And if you disagree, you don't understand what's happening within technology and how rapidly it's increasing. But they don't want to discuss it. That's fine with me. Rockstar knows because that's another problem too. The AI, and we're seeing this with the college football game. I think I was talking about this earlier. We're seeing this with the college football game. The college football game. If you guys are into that college football scene, there's a team that posted an AI clip of college football 27. It's obviously fake, but this shit's gone like mega viral, like 5 million views. And you can be the football player on the campus and walk around and do all this shit. And it's like, well, that's what people want. That's what people want in the video game. How is that hard to understand? Well, obviously the devs can't do that. So it's just like, that's what people want. And then the game comes out and that's not what they get. And that's it. They're not buying it again. So now you have a problem with that with GTA 6 as well. The AI is going to come in. It's going to do things. It's going to show you things that obviously aren't real. But, to the untrained eye, they're going to scroll and say, wow, that's Grand Theft Auto 6. And they play the game. And then motherfucking ass, they say, you can't do that. Like, wait a minute. I saw a video where you could do that. So you have to battle those expectations that the AI videos are setting. And now it's going to become 10 times harder to do unless they just eventually figure it out. I don't care if the chat moves or not. You guys need to figure. That's a you problem, not a me problem. That's okay. It'll be moving in about a few days from now. It'll be moving quickly and very quickly, and you guys are going to have to actually start chatting in a way that makes sense if you want to. Because there's going to be, the normies are coming in here for GTA 6, by the way. So actually, there's even more viewers today than we've had in a long time. 253 viewers. That's going to go up to 350, 400, 450, 500, 600 when Trailer 3 drops. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So maybe even more than that. So you guys need to lock in. This is the only place that's covering Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. Nobody's talking about this game live right now. I don't think there's anyone else. There's not many creators on YouTube that are actually talking about this game. You got DGG. You got the guy that wears a mask. I don't know. You get some weirdos on. Like, why is this guy wearing a mask? A motherfucking criminal, or like, who the fuck is this? I don't know about these creators. And then and they're all boring too. And I mean, really, honestly, there's not many dedicated Grand Theft Auto. You got Mr. Boss for the win. He's actually kind of a legend. It's just that's kind of genius. Just clickbaiting the shit out of it and still doing it despite a bunch of losers on the internet leaving nasty comments. That's based. So you got maybe about 5 or 6 dedicated GTA 6 creators, but none of them are actually that great. They just have GTA Online gameplay, by the way. Like, who wants to see that? No more Toby Hooper for Michael. I don't know what that means. Who the hell is Toby Hooper? Why are you always about the future? In 5 years it's this, in 10 years it's that. Bro, live in the moment. I am living in the moment. I already said the technology that we have today, maybe you need to live in the moment. I already said the technology that we have today is unbelievable, but you guys are so desensitized to it, it's not even funny. What are you talking about? I was talking about AI. It takes time for AI they train the models get better. I mean, I was blown away with the output of those videos earlier. I said, what the hell? It's improved dramatically. Yeah, we have 110K subs. 10K subs from the Crowcat video. Such a big event for Trailer 3. Well, it will be a big event, especially if they hype it up. If they just shadow drop it, then we're just going to have to do an emergency stream. I'm going to try and not watch it before we go live. So if they do drop it this Tuesday or next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that or a Friday or whatever they drop it, we're going to try and hold back. And we're going to try and do the reaction live together for the first time watching it. You're not getting a 10-minute gameplay video. That's not necessary. Even if there is a gameplay video coming, you wait until you're closer to launch. We don't need a gameplay video. I think a trailer 3 would be fine. Because you're essentially reconfirming the game at this point for the 2026 audience. I mean, trailer 1 came out 3 years ago. You know how many people haven't seen trailer 3 have already forgotten about it? Or trailer 1? They've already forgotten about trailer 1. There's so many. Mr. Boss for the win does it for the money. Everyone on this platform. So Luke Steffens doesn't do it for the money? Then why does he have monetization turned on? You want to argue about this? If these people really cared about just talking about video games, then they would have monetization turned off. They wouldn't have merchandise. They wouldn't have sponsorships. They wouldn't have ads. None of that would be on. Nobody is in it for the passion. That's why their content sucks. They're not locking in. That's okay. You guys will be replaced. The gray usernames will come in here by the droves, and you guys are going to have to come in here and chat over them, because that's what's going to happen. I've seen the normies come in here. There was one stream called Biomutant 6 years ago, whenever it was. The normies came in here, and they can chat. So it has nothing to do with the show. And that's what's going to happen when trailer 3 drops. We'll do an emergency stream, or if there's a build up to it, we'll, which is better. There's more AI generated content on the internet. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, there's no one on the internet really making videos. I mean, when you really, because the thing is I'm not going to get into it, but Texas Chainsaw, I don't know what that means. We're not getting game. There's already gameplay in trailer 2. We don't need gameplay. We've already gotten gameplay from when the game leaked in 2022 or 3. 2022, I think. There's already 45 minutes of gameplay of this game. Where have you guys been? Type it in. GTA 6 leaked gameplay from 2022. Sure, it's old, but it gives you an idea of what they're looking. And I already said they have a gameplay clip of Jason on the floor prone, and I said, holy shit, if you can go prone in this game and hide in the freaking the swamps of Florida, holy shit, it's going to be crazy. Going prone, hiding under cars, if any of that shit, and there was a rumor that was cut. I don't believe it. I don't think it'll be cut. I think you'll be able to go prone in the game. Unless they felt like it wasn't necessary. I think, because that's probably really sophisticated and complicated to put into the game. Trailer 2 is half gameplay, and these people don't understand. Trailer 2 was recorded on base PS5. That's what I'm saying, and they were mad that we don't need to see Crimson Desert and all this shit. And I said, motherfucking ass, we've seen more gameplay from Grand Theft Auto 6 on base PS5 than Crimson Desert. Prone was deleted. I don't know where you guys are getting your information from, but when I play the game, I'm going to go prone in it. Oh, man. Well, the thing is, when this game does come out, what people are going to do on top of it is not only are they going to make content on the game, but they're going to fake the content. And what I mean by that is in 200 days, the AI is going to be even better. So what they're going to do is they're going to record their real gameplay of GTA 6, and then they're going to go to the AI and say, add this in, and then boom, they're going to have a 1 million viewed video. The whole thing is a shit show. But it won't matter because Rockstar will have the game out by then. But right now, Rockstar has to battle AI, all these viral AI videos. The normies are confused. You might not be, but the normies are. Your grandma doesn't know what AI is. I mean, it's just... You have to get the game out sooner rather than later. You have to remind the general public that Grand Theft Auto 6 exists, and this is actually what it looks like. Trailer 3 is needed. Trailer 3 is needed. And trailers after that as well as we go into fall of 2026 here. The prone was deleted. Yeah, where are you getting your information from? I'm going to hold circle on the PS5 controller when I play the game in 200 days, and I'm going prone, and I'm going to say, damn, the fuck you guys smoking? Now, if they did delete it, then obviously, they know what's best, but I would assume that's in there. Because to me, that opens up a lot of gameplay possibilities with stealth, with a lot of that stuff. And especially the Florida swamps, you can hide in the swampland and stuff like that. Where are the mods and members at in here? Is it really that boring? Trailer 3 is coming. I'm going to start getting pissed. Strauss Zelnick has been more vocal than ever before. The marketing we know is starting this summer. 200 days until the release of the biggest entity in all of video, November 19th, 2026, Grand Theft Auto 6. The Take-Two conference call is May 21st. Wake up, it's this month. You don't have to wait 200 days. You can go on Reddit and get your karma points and be like, wow, I predicted. No, you didn't. Sit down. It's unbelievable. It's so ridiculous that we can tell you. We are eating red meat for breakfast, and you guys need to start locking in right now. We're not talking about Trump. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Sit down and get a summer job. I mean, because really, honestly, if we got a summer job, I mean, that'll take us into, August, September? The game will practically be out. I mean, it really makes a lot of sense to get a summer job because it'll help pass time quicker, and you'll be saving up for that PlayStation 5 Pro, that OLED television. Holy shit. It really starts to make sense. Not for me, but for you guys. I'm going to be busy covering this game all summer, so you got to lock in. Because after Trailer 3, there's going to be another drought. After Trailer 3, there's going to be another drought. And that's going to be funny to me. You think you're getting more after Trailer 3? They're going to be quiet until September, homie. So, you can beg for Trailer 3, but just know that after Trailer 3, there'll be more quiet time. But that's okay, because as long as we know it's coming out November 19th, 2026, I don't really care. They can be quiet as long as the game comes out that day, then we're good. Look at this right here. Confirmed minigames for GTA 6, strip clubs, bar and drinking, nightclubs and dancing, gym and workouts, underground fighting, hunting and wildlife, off-road racing, fishing, basketball, golf, kayaking, pool, scuba diving, and much more. That's what I'm saying. If all of that's in the game, you ain't going back outside, bro. The outside realm doesn't exist anymore. You guys seriously need to lock in. You guys seriously need to lock in. You guys seriously need to lock in. Like, no one is going outside November 19th. I'm going to hire a camera guy to document the outside because I'm going to be inside. So I need someone outside to cover what's going on outside on the surface so that you guys can get a better understanding and a better look. And we'll be switching in real time. And we're going to say, is there less traffic? What's really going on? It's not ridiculous, but like, bro, what do you think? I mean, bro, that's the reality of the situation. Let's see what Nick Hogan has to say here. We're the queen of the building. The queen's so fantastic. Let's get some hearts for the queen right now. She's so beautiful. She's so amazing. And we love her, that we can tell you. And look at this right here. Nick Hogan says, the summer drought is the best thing that's happened in my lifetime, so I don't think it is going anywhere anytime near the same level of the rain in that weather in my life. I have no idea what he's talking about. I just read that, and it was worse than an AI sentence. I don't know what the hell. What the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? You can go to outer space. Well, see, that's something you can't do in real life. So, buy the game. It's rumored to have Disneyland in the game. Could you imagine you take Lucia on a date in the game? I mean, you guys are seriously not going back outside after this game comes out. I don't care what you think about the game right now. I will be right in 200 days. I will be right in 200 days. Your ass ain't going back outside again. I said the people that have gave up on gaming a long time ago, they're coming back to gaming, So we're talking about maybe someone dropped the controller and they put it down for good when the PS3 came out, PS4 came out, and they said, we don't got time for this anymore, life got in the way, or we're bored of these games. They're coming back to gaming with Grand Theft Auto 6. Period, end of story. Period, end of story. Because when the guys get together at the lunch table in school and in work and they're on their lunch break, they're going to start talking about GTA 6. You might not know what that is. You might be out of gaming. But at the end of the day, you coming back because you don't want that fear of missing out. And the online is coming out so you can be able to join your friends. It's over. This is it. This is it. Okay? So if you're not locking in, guess what? You're not a real fan. You don't matter if you're not here for the ride, for the biggest entity in all of video. It's a full circle moment. One of the earliest games that we talked about was Grand Theft Auto 5 and the rumors surrounding Grand Theft Auto 5 way back in 2012 on the channel right here at youtube.com/MichaelDoesLive, 110,000 subscribers. So this is a full circle moment. I was talking about the Xbox 720p. I was talking about the early Grand Theft Auto 5 footages, the early Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff, screenshots, whatever they were putting out back then, and analyzing the video. Okay? It's a full circle moment here, and hopefully we can get these people in here and we can start getting an audience like Luke Steffens does, because I don't understand how these guys can just sit there and talk about video games when I'm not allowed to do that. That to me is fucking weird. It's like some Illuminati shit or something. Like they've sold their soul to the devil. I honestly don't understand it. Why is it such an elite club to talk about video games like you got to have a goddamn degree to do it? It just doesn't fucking make sense. You got to be a fucking corporate cocksucker in order to be invited into the club. And it's just like, well, I don't need to get on my knees, but some people do. It's just, god damn, like, it just doesn't make sense. Why are the normies not clicking on world class? They don't want to hear this opinion. Well, why would they want to hear what everyone else has to say? Because they don't have anything to say at all. It's the same talking points from all of these creators. They don't have real opinions. They're fake as shit. That's why they're actually accepted within it, because they're brand friendly and they don't rock the boat. They're too afraid to say, I don't like this game. Because if they say that, it'll affect their sponsorships potentially. It'll affect their relationship with the PR firm. They're not doing that. It's all a bunch of baloney on this platform. And I challenge you and I beg you to find at least four gaming creators. Can you name 4 gaming creators that are actually still entertaining? I can't, because what you have is you have the review culture guys that ride the review culture wave, big views, big money in that, embargoes, all that crap. They get early access. So you got the review guys, and then you got the green screen video essay guys. That's about where the gaming creator space is on YouTube. You got the reviewers who toe the line, who don't rock the boat, who get exclusive early access. They're invited into the club and you're not. And then you got the video essay guys that hold the microphone in their hand behind a green screen. They think they're so cool and clever because they discovered a fucking green screen. And that's it. That's it. For gaming content, that's literally it. That's about where it stands in 2026. And for some reason, they all have views. I'm seriously convinced that they're view botting. Who is watching this garbage? Who is watching it? Who is sitting down and watching it? Look at this right here. George is in the building yet again. Let's get the balloon out.
94 super chatted $5.
Come on.
Michael, the first want to see Mount GTA Online character pack a bag travel to the San Andreas airport
man.
to catch a flight to Vice City.
Yeah, the online for Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be dangerous. I mean, it really will be. The addiction levels for Grand Theft Auto 6 online are going to be crazy. That we could tell you. Because what I do believe that they are going to do is natively implement the role-playing aspects and bring that to the masses, right? And because right now you gotta join a server, you gotta pay to be on a server. You gotta have a computer, you gotta have mods, all this crap. That's a high learning curve. Most people aren't doing it. So if they can bring that experience to the normies and to the masses with Grand Theft Auto 6 on the console, it's over. I mean, you don't understand how much money this game is gonna make. And we're not talking initial sales. We're talking for the long haul here. This thing is going to be, this is insane, bro. I mean, it really is. And for some reason, it's not clicking with you guys because you guys seem to not be interested in this game. So what are you guys, let me ask you, for the guys that are not interested in this game, what are you guys playing in 200 days on November 19th? Final Fantasy 14? Are you guys going to really play another Japanese RPG instead of this? Dude, that's so fucking punk rock. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Yeah, let's not do let's not follow the herd, by the way. Let's play this fucking normie, motherfucker PlayStation 3, not normie, but this PlayStation 3 Japanese RPG with a fucking big sword, really? Just unsubscribe, bro. I mean, because that's what you guys really want to do, is sit there and play garbage like that to spite it. You're like, yeah, I'm not a conformist. I'm so cool because I don't like what everyone else likes. Oh, because I can already see that happening with this game. There's already a weird hate culture surrounding this game, and I said, well, I mean, I can show you why I think it could be, why I could show you the potential problems right now. We've already been through that, like the 2D texture thing. I think that needs to be, but again, the game isn't out, so I can't say for certain. That's what I can tell you. Look at this right here. Fraxy89 is in the building. Let's go. Fraxy89 is coming through lasers yet again.
That theme Fraxy89 has just tipped 100 Swedish krona through.
Are you plowing through, homie?
Folk need to understand that Luke Steven have to pay for his shiny desktop setup and fake background. They desperately need the views.
I just, I don't understand. I could do the exact same thing and no one would watch. So I don't understand it. And I've been trying to crack the code for 14 years now. And we still haven't figured it out. Why is everyone else allowed to sit down and just be normal and talk about video games when I can't do that? I got to put the shirt over my head. I got to act like a crazy person. I got to do these freakouts on the streams to get people to clip me because no one fucking cares. But everyone else can sit there in front of the microphone and do literally nothing, and they just reap the benefits because I guess they're just that interesting or that good looking. I think it comes down to a lookism thing. I think that's honestly what it is. We're going to have to get plastic surgery. Might have to get some plastic surgery here to shapen things up, fix the eyeballs. Raxy89 is in the building. Madden 27. Yeah, we'll check out Madden 27. I thought Madden 26 was a step in the right direction. I thought the gameplay was fun, but, not allowed to say that on the internet. And I've talked to all of the EA guys. I talked to the Battlefield guys. We talked to the Madden creative director. We talked to the NBA Live guys. And I know this, you hear this all the time from World Class, but the EA guys that we've talked to, amazing people, really fantastic people. We talked to the Need for Speed guys. We didn't get no, we got yes, and we got smiles. It was amazing. And I said, damn, I'm never going to forget that. It's been almost 10 years, by the way. And it's just like, that was the impression that they left on me. And I said, well, this is amazing. I'm going to buy all of the games. And I mean, because they were great people. They were really nice. They didn't have to be, by the way. It was the last day of their event. They were tired, worn down. And it was just like, bro, and they wanted to discuss the game. There wasn't limitations, They didn't ask how many views you had. They didn't ask how many subscribers. They didn't ask if you had an appointment. Any of that bullshit. It was just, we want to talk about the game with you. And it's like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? There you go. And it's just like, The Need for Speed guys were fantastic. They got me real close to the sports cars. They said, you can come on right over here and take some pictures, videos, whatever you need. And I said, damn, we buy Need for Speed, homie. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? Oh, customer service goes a long way. They can't handle it. It's a sad situation. The Queen is the only mod in here. Where are my mods? The trailer is coming out in like 1 or 2 weeks from now, bro. Like, I mean, that is a big possibility. Of course, it's not set in stone. The trailer is potentially coming out in 48 hours. Like I honestly think that's in the cards at this point. Something has to break here, and you guys are not locking in. You act like it's 1,000 days away. Dude, the game is coming out on November 19th. I wouldn't come out here and tell you that if I didn't believe in it. I do believe that the game is not getting delayed again, and I do believe that it is dropping November 19th. And I guess you guys don't want it to come out. I don't know. You guys got some weird issues. It's unreal. It could be released right as you speak. I don't know what that means. Why don't you have... See, this... What did you guys call it? NBA The Run is NBA Street again. It doesn't look as good. But I mean, NBA Street Volume 2, that's a great game. I got the first and the second on GameCube. The third one went in a different direction, I think, or at least it was. But the first two are really fantastic games. And I know they still hold up. NBA Street Volume 2 has a really cool aesthetic. It's got that 70s look to it. It's really fantastic. You got Michael Jordan in there, Larry Bird, all of them. Remember, it was supposed to come out in May. Well, I have the facts on the screen, guys. You need to start locking in. You're not listening. Let's get it on the screen. So, 200 days away. That's a fact. May 21st is the Take-Two conference call. Guys, it's May 3rd already. I mean, we're just weeks away from information surrounding this game. Whether it be good or bad, that's what we do know. And again, something could happen this week or next week or the week after that. They have 3 Tuesdays that are open before the Take-Two investor call on the 21st. And both trailers dropped. GTA 6 Trailer 1 and GTA 6 Trailer 2 dropped on Tuesdays. And 1 year ago is when they delayed the game. So you guys, like, bro, last year we got Trailer 2 in May. It's over. If you don't think anything is going to happen, then you're just being negative. It's obvious that something, I mean, even if they delay the game, they have to eventually talk on the game. They're not waiting until August to delay the game. May is the month. They're not waiting until the summer. They're like, bro, they have to freaking answer to the investors. They have to get something out there to reassure people that, yes, this is coming November 19th, 2026. I mean, the clock is ticking here. We're closer to Grand Theft Auto 6 than we've ever been before. You're not locking in. Oh, I don't care about Grand Theft. I'm a Grand Theft Auto 6 is nothing but Grand Theft Auto 5 free skin. That's what you guys are doing right now. Well, you're not. See, I have a smart brain, and it's very complex. And I can tell you that you're wrong. So cope and seethe. It is not GTA 5 2.0. Because you're not leaving the basement. You're not leaving the basement when this one comes out. It's as simple as that. I am telling you right now, you want a real gamer's game, you're not leaving the basement when this one drops. I'm not leaving the basement when it drops. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't coming back out here. The fuck? When Grand Theft Auto 6 releases, I ain't coming back out here. I mean, until we have to do a check-in and say, well, you know, now that the dust is settled, maybe, you know, a few weeks later, a month later. But, bro, I already said I'm taking my sweet time with this game. I don't care about what other people are doing and how fast they beat it and what they've discovered. Let me discover that shit on my own. And chances are there will be things that I discover that no one else finds. So it's a two-way street. The only problem is how am I supposed to make content and focus on the game at once? Because you got to sit there and you got to make the content, and then it's just, we almost need an assistant. I'm not trolling. We almost need an assistant that can get the clips up, that can get the content going for me, and that way I can focus on just playing the game. Because if I have to end the stream to make the crazy clips that we found something insane in Grand Theft Auto 6, or we broke the game, or we found this massive game-breaking bug, or what happened, whatever, it's going to kill the flow. And it's going to be super hot. I mean, you guys are not understanding. I wish you could see this. I'm a fortune teller. I told you guys. I went into the future with the DeLorean, and I saw the outcome here, and it's unbelievable. Oh my God! So, tell that loser in here to sigh boo. Tell that loser in here to sigh boo. Jeez. That is literally the GTA 6 subreddit. They think it's going to be GTA 5 2.0. Well, they're losers. They're not playing the game. None of those people on there are playing the game. They sit on Reddit all day. That's their video game. That's the thing. You have to be smarter than that. They're not actually playing the game. They play Reddit. That's their video game. So that's what you need to know and understand. They're never going to play the game. They're internet addicts. They don't play video games. It's a big LARP. Their video game is the internet. That's what you need to understand. I don't care what. Imagine going on Reddit. Could never be me. Oh my God. Imagine the NPCs start T-posing in GTA 6. Well, if we have that problem, then we will have to come up and take a look at what's going on with this game, because you see, with Cyberpunk, we got it early. I mean, we had it about a week early, so that gave us time to get videos going and stuff like that. But let's take a look here. They play the karma points. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. See this. So the guy that said that, they're not playing GTA. They can't even afford GTA 6. They live on Reddit. They live on the internet. There's a difference. Let's take a look here. Where's that Carl Johnson guy at? He could help us brainstorm in here. He was talking sense. I said, motherfucking ass, when the ambulance, because in GTA 6 the ambulance comes, when the ambulance comes, they're going to get the stretcher out. They're going to put the NPC. This is what's going to happen. You can come back in 200 days when I'm proven right, and you're going to laugh and you're going to say, this guy said it first, I said it first. It doesn't matter, but look, that's what's going to happen with the ambulance in GTA 6. You know how they just kind of like do stupid, silly shit? They do the clap or something like that. Watch Dogs 2, I think they do the clap and then they wake up, and they haven't found the solution. I want the stretcher to come out of the back of the ambulance, and they put the injured NPC on the ambulance, and they take him to the hospital. That's what's going to happen in Grand Theft Auto 6, mark my words. If it's not in the game, I could be turning it off day one. We've waited 12, 13 years for this game. Potentially an $80 game, $100 game, depending on what edition you get, maybe. I mean, bro, they have to deliver on all cylinders. I mean, they have to deliver in every aspect. I heard GTA 6 was content complete. Kazoo 1998, he said he heard GTA 6 was content complete. Well, that's what we need. We need it to be ready, and we need it to be done. Game comes out in 200 days. It should be the final polishing stages. That's why they said they delayed it anyway. They said they needed time to polish it and things like that. Half-Life 3 is rumored to come out late this year. I don't care. Half-Life, no one cares about Half-Life 3. That's a meme on the internet. And I was a meme on the internet for about 2 weeks, right? And then that was it. They don't care about you anymore. So, it's just a meme. No one cares about it. No one knows about Half-Life 3. No one knows what Half-Life is. You have to be in the video game bubble space. I didn't even know what it was until I went onto the internet, because I didn't play PC gaming. If you don't play PC gaming, you don't know what Half-Life is. But what is Half-Life? I don't even know what it is, really. I played it one time and it was garbage. I said, I'm turning this off. It's terrible. It's got a weird storyline. you got Lucia in the game or something, and then you got this robot guy. It's junk. I'm playing that garbage. And I don't have nostalgia because we weren't there playing it back on the computer in 2004. Like, come on, dude. It's a computer game. No one knows what Half-Life is. I could survey 100 people, and I could ask them, I say, do you know what GTA is? They might say yes. Do you know what Half-Life is? What the fuck is that? I mean, come on, dude. No one cares about Half-Life 3. It's a 5,000 internet darling game. 5,000 people on the internet care about it. That's about it. I mean, I'm not too far off from the truth on that one, but you guys don't want to hear that because you guys are in love with Gabe and Steam, and, you know, they can do no wrong. I don't need Half-Life. GTA 6 is better than Half-Life. You're wrong. It's over. Oh my God. Look at this right here, Baby Radiance is in the building, and it's what we love to see. HWs, pack them in. Baby Radiance is coming through. It's what we love to see.
$4.99. You think GTA 6 will be the last great game?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I do believe that, and because even if, yeah, because no one's going to be able to catch up. You know, I mean, the game will be so good, it'll raise the bar so high that no other dev will be able to catch up. And that doesn't mean that there won't be other good games, but there won't be anything that you can compare it to. I mean, there won't be an open world game that has more detail. There won't be an open world game that has more immersion on that level in the AAA space. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, man. This is going to be a different beast. If they got that social media system the way that I think they have it in the game, and I'm not sure if it's even still in there or what really is going on with it, or if it even is a thing. Maybe it was just for the trailers. But like, bro, if they have a dynamic procedural generated social media system, and I think one of the journalists talked about this was, I think it was Jason. I think they wanted to build an in-game TikTok or look at this right here. Come on, man, from the beaches of the Caribbean, let's go. From the beaches of the Caribbean.
Josh has just tipped $10 through Super Chat. Oh man, are we cutting off from the internet that week?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Even a week after that. I love World Class, but it will be hard for me to tune in with some losers in here.
Oh, yeah, that's what they'll do. Because they'll know. They'll come in here, they'll spam the whole chat with the ending, they'll super chat it. I mean, it's just going to be nasty. Yeah. I mean, if the game doesn't leak, then, well, I don't know if the ending... But, yeah, that's what they'll do. I mean, I got spoiled with Red Dead Redemption 2 before I beat it, but we didn't stream back then. I made videos on it, but we didn't stream it. I've never streamed a Rockstar game day one. And I don't know if we want to. I mean, really, it's like, yeah, it'd be dumb not to, but, you know, at the same time, you guys would be negative about the game. It's woke, DEI, they removed this. Hey, Michael, someone's going to super chat $5 and say, hey, Michael, did you know that they removed we already knew that. I knew that 200 days before the game came out. Like, I already said I want to do this prediction series here soon, and we want to make our official predictions on GTA 6 200 days out, and then we can come in and say, you guys can come back to the videos and look. You guys can come back to the videos and see how close we were. The trolls are coming out in November. Well, we're going to have a super mod team. Hopefully they don't abandon World Class. They'll be playing the game too. And I say, well, we're going to be stuck with no mods. And the whole chat's going to be a schizo shit show. And I said, we can't be doing that. Blood of the Dawn Walker. Yeah, that's from The Witcher. You play as a vampire, don't you? Yeah, we might take a look at that one. Isn't that from the former Witcher 3 guys or something? Yeah, Blood of the Dawn Walker. You play as a vampire or something? I don't know. It's open world or something. The game is woke. I'm not playing that. Well, we know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is woke, yes, but that's not a new topic. I mean, I've already discussed it at length. I've already argued with people on the telephone about it. And, you know, they just, I don't really care even if it is woke, because I said, well, if the gameplay is immersive and Vice City is as lifelike as ever, you know, doesn't matter to me. We already know they're woke. I mean, they've already censored they've already censored their games. I mean, that's woke. 007 is woke. Well, we already knew that too. Did you really think that they were going to make did you really think that they were going to make, come on, man. Of course 007 is woke. You have these wokes in these dev studios making these games. You know, the culture of the studio is going to be reflected in the final product. Like, what do you want me to tell you? They obviously voted for Kamala and Hillary, and they want free handouts and free health care. You know, I mean, they don't believe in work ethic. They don't believe in entrepreneurship. They don't believe in any of that shit. So, you know, when you got people like that making these games, I mean, it's going to reflect in the final product. They don't believe in hard work, you know. They believe in sitting around at the office all day and getting paid to do nothing. You know, it's unbelievable. If I were working on GTA 6, I'd be busting my ass right now. We'd be skipping Jimmy's birthday. We'd be skipping Greg's graduation, you know. I mean, Christmas time, we can skip that too. I mean, we're working on something that's going to impact lives for the next decade plus. I mean, you have to make some exceptions. You have to lock in, and it's crunch time. And if they're not willing to crunch, we're going to have to, if I were in charge, I would say, well, we're going to find people that can work better than you. GTA 6 isn't getting delayed again. That's what I'm saying. I already said that. I said it's not getting delayed again. But some people in here, low key, it's made by the Witcher 3 director. Really? Well, I'm not a fan of the Witcher 3, but I think vampires are more interesting than that Witcher shit. So. Big streamers are going to get paid to hype the game. Not Rockstar wouldn't do that, but maybe for another game like 007. If you watch the 007 videos that are out right now, they're literally all the same. Same title, very similar title, same talking points, same gameplay that was provided by the publisher. This is the same video. It's an ad disguised as this is my opinion, basically. And at least Billy Mays was entertaining, you know. At least Billy Mays, you know, you're flipping to the channels back in the early 2000s, late 2000s, and Billy Mays would pop on there, and it's just like, Billy Mays, you know, he's selling this fucking shitty-ass product. At least it was entertaining. Now you don't get entertainment with it. You just get nothing. They think they're so cool, and they're going to talk to you about Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, by the way. That's going to be a flop. Nobody's playing that. Nobody's playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag in 2026. The game wasn't good to begin with. It's a bunch of, and they've already learned their lesson here with Dead Space. They said, Dead Space, let's bring it back. Let's remake Dead Space. So they did that, and guess what? It flopped. Take a look at the numbers for the Dead Space remake. It did not hit expectations from what EA was expecting it to do. And Dead Space was highly regarded as one of the best games on the 360. They said, Dead Space this, Dead Space that. How come you guys didn't buy the remake? I mean, you know, it's clearly got woke themes to it, but you don't care. So why didn't you guys buy the remake? Better graphics, better sound design. You know, everything about it is better, right, according to you guys. So why didn't you guys buy the remake? Well, that's because no one really cared about Dead Space. That's the honest truth. It was a game that came out when it was, you know, you got different gamers now, bro. They play Fortnite, they play Roblox, they play FIFA, they play NBA 2K. That's what they play, bro. They're not playing Dead Space. You boomers are left in the dust. Get with the times. The boomers are left in the dust. It's over. You've had your heyday. Why don't you do caller video? Oh, man. I've already told you, I said when we get closer to Grand Theft Auto 6, we'll be doing call-ins. Right now, there's nothing to discuss. Clearly, as evident by this chat. So I'm not taking calls if you guys can't even put text in the chat. You guys got to start showing me that you can discuss this game in a meaningful way and in a passionate way, and then we'll open up the lines to hear these voices that can barely string together sentences. Cobain says Rockstar is lying about the game. Well, that's okay, because everyone else lies about their game too, so. They've remade San Andreas. The pickup truck guy from the trailer is Michael from GTA 5. Pickup truck driver. Yeah, I don't know. Dead Space was never as popular. I played GTA 6 until Thanksgiving. Oh, no, you're not. You're going to be playing it well after that. I mean, if they are truly trying to make a fake in-game internet where you get addicted to it, it's officially over. They're going to parody the internet. They've already done that in their previous games. They're going to take it a step further, and there's going to be video content generated presumably by the in-game social media system, the NPCs, and they're going to upload it to the fake internet. And it's going to be procedural generated content like the planets in No Man's Sky. It's not a hard thing to do. If a dev team can, if a dev team of 25 can do it, they can make a game with a bazillion freaking planets in it. Then I think Rockstar can figure this out. They got more money and talent than ever. So we're talking about a fake in-game social media system, a fake in-game internet on the phone, and this is what's going to happen, folks. Oh, you ain't ready for this conversation. You got to go. I can't even explain it. It's almost like Inception level. There are going to be people, if all of this comes to fruition, and I could be wrong, totally off base on this, but if it did come to fruition, there are going to be people that are going to become addicted to scrolling in the video game on the fake in-game internet, right? On the TikTok parody, on the Instagram parody, on the YouTube Shorts parody, okay? Then they will actually be playing the game. Oh, we're talking crazy levels of addiction. And not only that, but there's going to be live streams. Oh, man, this is unbelievable. You guys are not understanding. There's going to be live streams where someone just scrolls on the fake in-game internet phone, and that's the whole stream. Oh, my God. Dude, get in the time machine right now, and I want to be proven right, and I want the 1 million subscribers right now, okay? We're going to 200K in 200 days. We're going to 200K. So start subscribing now, youtube.com/MichaelDoesLive, 110K subscribers. We're taking it to 200K before GTA 6 comes up. I'm going to be right on all of this stuff, and you're going to be blown away when you come back and say, holy shit. I mean, maybe it sounds a little ridiculous, and maybe we're not completely on point with it, but I think it will be. There will be similar themes. Yeah, they have that in GTA. They have that in GTA 5 already. You guys didn't play that game. Life-ruining game. Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? It needs to be banned now. Imagine Nico or Luis shows up from GTA 4. I don't think we need that. If they want to go down the Avengers route and start shoehorning all of these previous characters in there, to me that's just basically saying we've tapped out. We have no new characters to create, so we're just going to bring back the old characters, just like the Spider-Man movies and things like that. But no one in here is talking about the social media system. I'm going to go on the internet right now and type this in. So I'm pretty sure there was a journalist that said, we're on the internet, by the way. The World Wide Web, by the way. My Pentium 2 processor, by the way. Shut your bitch ass up. GTA 6. Social media system. Can we? Right here, AI says GTA 6 is expected to heavily feature a TikTok-style in-game social media app allowing for vertical video feeds, viral clips, and direct integration of influencer culture into the gameplay. The system will likely allow players to follow NPCs, view in-game events, and potentially impact missions or witness systems. And where are they getting that from? Where the fuck are they getting that from? GTA 6 3 months ago is reportedly introducing this is another fake-ass rumor. As marketing starts to ramp up before GTA 6 released, oh my god. Why Rockstar, where was this at? I don't know. It's too much. You guys will have to search it on your own. You guys will have to search it on your own. You guys can't. The Queen is in the building, and it's what we love to see. The Queen is in the building as she is plowing through here, bigly and strongly. Let's get some hearts. We love the Queen. She's coming through fantastically. Let's take a look here. The social media system will be half-baked, by the way. Oh, my God. It's a $1 billion game. No one is half-assing anything. GTA 6, social media, in-game internet journalist. I don't know what to type in. I swear. Did we overhype GTA 6's in-universe social media mechanic? I didn't get this from Reddit, by the way, either. So other people are having similar thoughts. In the first GTA 6 trailer, a lot of the shots look like they were captured through some kind of in-universe TikTok YouTube equivalent. Many fans assumed this meant the social media platforms would play a major role in both gameplay and story. Things like players being able to watch these videos freely in the game. If you steal a car or rob a store on your own, NPCs would film you and the videos would appear online. Well, that's going to be in the game, absolutely. That's already in Watch Dogs. Not to that extent, but the idea is in there. No, that's going to be in the game. That's going to be the missions, events being mirrored in the in-game social media feeds. It felt like something Rockstar would do, considering their satire and how much they like poking at the pop culture, plus all the. But trailer 2 didn't show nearly as much social media style shots. So what happened? Did we all get carried away with the speculation? Did Rockstar scrap the idea? Trailer 1 was an introduction to the world and setting. Trailer 2 was an introduction to the characters. That's it. There's no conspiracy, no cut content, no change in direction or anything. I can't imagine all the in-game social media clips are in a good way setting up the world. They just can't. So, and this is a system that is in GTA 6. It's in Watch Dogs 1. In Watch Dogs 1, if you do something, if you get your level up high, they will put you on the TV. Now it's not very detailed, but the idea is in there. You become the vigilante. You're the vigilante in Chirac, and that's they put you on the TVs in the in-game in the shops and stuff like that. So that idea is already there. I mean, it's going to be in the game. It's going to be in GTA 6. It's going to be in GTA 6. That we can tell you. Imagine a hurricane and NPCs go live to record the hurricane. Well, we do know that they have, and I can prove this. They do have a dynamic. What I'm seeing in the trailer, and again, the game comes out in 200 days. Trailer 3 is going to confirm this for me, and that could drop in 1 or 2 weeks from now. But what I could tell you is that you can see what they're trying to do in this thing, and the most exciting thing for me is what's already in these trailers, and that's the animation system. To what extent does it work? I don't know, but if if this animation system is truly as dynamic and varied as we're seeing in these trailers, because I've slowed these trailers down and I've gone frame by frame and I've zoomed into the NPCs in the background, not in the foreground where they want you to look, in the background. And bro, they're doing crazy animations, and I said, dude, you're not getting outside of the basement, bro. Because that's what's going to really seal the game. Just like GTA 4, the physics, that's what kept you coming back. The physics and the animations and stuff like that. But now, if they have this like neural network thing where the NPCs kind of almost have brains of their own and they can lifelike move around the world, bro, you ain't ever turning this game off. It will be, oh man. Dude, the gaming industry's shutting down in 200 days. I am not overhyping. Go to trailer 2, zoom in, and look at some things in there that you haven't seen before. We are seeing a lot more animations, a lot more variety. Trailer 3 is going to really confirm what's going on. Trailer 3 is locking it in. Trailer 3 is locking it in. It's not scripted. No, it's not scripted. We're talking a neural network here. Do I really got to play the trailer for you guys? Oh my God. We're talking potentially a neural network system here. It's in the patents. The animation system, there's guys on Reddit that have tried to break it down. It's complicated, but you can type it in, GTA 6 animation system right here. AI is going to summarize it. It could be wrong, but look at this right here. GTA 6 animation system. It didn't pop up for the AI. Locomotion pattern and procedural face system in real time. You guys aren't ready for this game, bro. They are cooking. Your life is going to change when this game comes out, because you might be a millionaire when this motherfucker comes out, because these videos are going to get so many fucking views. It's going to be insane. Oh, my God. The insane technology behind GTA 6, the locomotion patent 2 months ago. This is what we're talking about. It's all over Reddit. I'm really looking forward to motion matching. It won't be pre-made, boring animations anymore. And what's the funniest thing is that some people still think it is. That's what I'm saying. They're not pre-canned animations anymore, bro. They are cooking on a level that I've never seen before, if this is actually in the game to this extent. Okay? You're talking about, I mean, imagine walking around the beach and the animations are like actual lifelike. That's going to sell it more so than the graphics. The graphics, they can be good, but if the animations are stiff and you know, if they have that procedural locomotion system where the NPCs are doing things naturally and it just looks believable and it's not pre-canned and you can bump into them and they still resume realistically. We saw that in trailer 2 where Jason's coming out with a 6-pack of beer and there's a lady that cuts in front of him. I guarantee you that is from the locomotion system. That is from the new AI animation thing that they got going on here. And it just looks really good. And I said I'm gonna come over here to the screenshot. Let me see the screenshot of the whale. This is the big mystery that you guys need to solve. Get on the Reddit right now, GTA 6 Reddit, and go start solving this one. I ain't trolling. Let me pull this up. Where is this located? Downloads, screenshots. And it's the fat lady on the scooter. Where is this located? It's in artwork. I don't know where this is at. Screenshots. Where is the lady in the scooter? There we go. Here we go. Okay, download. Okay, we're gonna put this on the screen, and I got a big question for you guys. And this could. We're putting this on the screen right now. Okay, so you see these guys back here. We're gonna zoom in further. You see these guys back here on that whale? You see these guys? Yes or no? You guys see these guys back here on the whale? You see, look at this right here. I mean, I'm already seeing it. We're seeing people that's not a pre-canned animation. That's not a motion captured segment. Dude, it is officially over. Dude, you don't know what you're playing, bro. So my question is, this on the screen here. Let's get this situated. My question is, we take a look at those guys on top of that whale. How do they get down, right? Because if this were GTA 4 or GTA 5, they'd probably just be up there forever, right? Or if they came down, it would look like garbage. I think they dynamically crawled up there. Like, dude, I mean, you got people taking selfies. You got this guy over here taking a picture of the whale. These are all dynamic, right? It's not when you come back here, because in Watch Dogs 2, they've set up scenes like this. But what they've done is they put on a motion capture suit, they recorded the sequence, and then they just cut and paste it, and it's always in there. So eventually it gets boring and old. It's not dynamic. These people will eventually leave the scene and obviously disappear, but if you come back the next day, we're not going to see the same NPCs taking the selfie, or even different NPCs taking the same selfie, or the NPCs climbing the whale. I think it will be different every single time you go because of potentially the new animation system. And that, if they have that locked in, it's officially over. You can forget about playing any other game again. And you got the lady on the scooter, by the way. Dude, can you imagine knocking her off the scooter? That's 1 million views right there. That's 1 million views right there, homie. Can we lock in? Look at this. They're going on the tour bus. Now, do they actually get in or no? Can you imagine if they get in the tour bus and the tour bus takes off? And it's not like a scripted thing? Dude. But my question is, how do they get down? You know, if we stand right here and we zoom in like this in the game in 200 days and we look, how are they going to get down from the whale? Can you go to Reddit right now and have them try and answer that? Because good luck on that one. How are they going to get down from the whale? How are they going to get down from the whale? How are they going to get down from the whale? It's a mission? No, it's not a mission. It's not a mission. No. Oh my God. See, we're underestimating the game here. Wait until it looks outdated, by the way. Guys, I'm zoomed in like 100%. Wait till trailer 3 confirms this. I'm more excited to see what is confirmed in trailer 3. If the NPCs are that dynamic, you can interact with them. It is over. We are never leaving the basement. Too good to be true. I disagree. See, so you guys really don't know what they're cooking. It's sad. You guys aren't getting it. You're not locking in. Well, I guess you're just going to have to wait until 200 days because you're not listening to me. But, you know, Luke Steffens makes a video and says the animation system is groundbreaking and next level and it's never been done before in an open world game. You guys are going to be gushing over that, hyping it up to the moon and back. I mean, you know, jeez. Anyone else makes a video on it and you guys are like, yeah, that shit's going to be groundbreaking, man. Watch trailer 1 and 2. There's a big difference. I'm not talking to negative people in here. You guys hate everything. You didn't get it from me because I don't hate everything. I just said gaming is in the shitter, but that doesn't mean that there's exceptions. There are exceptions. In trailer 2, you can see NPC jump off a boat, and that's what I'm saying, Eddie. That's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that. If you zoom in on the background and you go frame by frame, there are things that are happening in the background. They're not just standing around, and that's not a script. That can't be a scripted sequence, bro. I mean, it's $1 billion game. Now, if we go back to the whale area and you know, the NPCs are doing the same thing every day, well, that's going to get old quick. But that's not going to happen. That lady is taking a selfie while the guy is holding his arm around her, and that's the stuff. That's what I'm saying, and that's the stuff that you didn't see in GTA 5, you didn't see in GTA 4. Hell, you don't see that in any other game. Maybe Watch Dogs 2, but that's a motion captured sequence. They just motion capture it out, and then it loops indefinitely, and that's not what we need here, and that's not what they're going to build here. Here come all the haters. Yeah, I don't understand. They want this game to fail so bad. They must be miserable or something. I don't. This is gaming's last hope. Why would you want this to fail? like why would you want this to fail? This is gaming's last hope. I don't understand. Rockstar cannot stop lying about GTA 6. Well, we got low battery here. We got about 17% battery here, so we're going to be wrapping this one up here in the next probably 10 minutes or so. Fable, yeah, Fable's still in here, and Fable, you can attest. I mean, we can see the vision now. Obviously, this doesn't mean that any of this is going to be in the game, especially to this extent. But it's just a waiting game. And Trailer 3 is going to really lock it in. Is the social media system really in there to that extent? I mean, really what's going on? And I said Tuesday, if I wake up on Tuesday and Trailer 3's in front of me, we're doing an emergency stream. So I need you guys to put down what you're doing, quit your job. You know, I mean, because it's going to be that big. It's going to be crazy. Now, if they hype it up, then we can get ready for it in a way that makes sense. But if they just shadow drop Trailer 3 like they did the second one, and if it is sooner rather than later, then we're going to be doing an emergency stream as soon as we can do that. But Tuesday might be a big one. A lot of hype on Tuesday, May 5th. Tuesday, May 5th. That could be the day. They got this investor call. They want to make it look great for the investors. They got to have something to show for other than it's still on track. I mean, who's going to be buying into that? You know, it's still on track, by the way. You got to have something to show for. Got to have something to show for. They got to commit to that date again. They got to commit to that date again. It's going to revolutionize gaming like GTA 3. See, Fable, yep, it's going to do what GTA 3 did to gaming back then. Yep. If they play their cards right. See, they don't like this topic, though, because everyone wants to start a $1 billion game limited by the PS5. I mean, they're always going to be limited by hardware. The PlayStation 6, when that comes out, maybe for the first 2 years, that'll be powerful. And then after that, it's not going to be as powerful. They're always going to be limited by hardware, but this time around, not as much. All this time since an announcement and nothing to show for. Well, that's what I said. I said they're going to have something to show for because it's been a year since Trailer 2. Trailer 2 shows the police arresting a group. Now, that to me, that could be. Now, if that, yeah, I think that was put there. Or that's like a blue dot on the map when you go by and there's like a blue dot, like a special event or something. Now, if that's dynamically happening, then it is officially over. The gaming industry will not recover. If the game is too good, it's actually going to be a detriment to every other developer and publisher. So maybe you don't want the game to be that good because it's just like, bro, no one is moving on to anything else. Your game might as well just be free to play and shut it down. If you're building a game right now, you obviously want to put it out, within the next 4 or 5 months. That's it. That's all you have. And even when this starts ramping up, when trailer 3 comes out and we have more definitive answers on really what's going on with this game, and we're locking in that date, November 19, 2026, because still people are unsure. That's it. I mean, more people are going to, even Call of Duty later this year. Who's going to play Call of Duty in October when GTA 6 is coming out like 3 weeks after? You know what I mean? Like, unless you're really bored, I mean, and it's not going to be on Game Pass this year, so it's a full price game now. Yikes. GTA 6 will cause a gaming crash. I think it will. I think if you have a game that's too good and no one else can compete, not even Witcher 4, not even in these games, then it's over. I mean, you guys saw The Witcher 4, and you guys liked what you saw there with the animation sequences and the systems. Well, that's what GTA 6 is going to be, but better. So just think about The Witcher 4, right? You've seen gameplay of that fake tech demo. So you think Witcher 4, and you say, okay, GTA 6 is better. It's over. Because when The Witcher 4 comes out, you guys will be playing that for freaking weeks and weeks and months on end. Exactly, brother. It's going to push the industry forward. 2 trailers and 70-plus screenshots so far. Well, Fable, what are you thinking? Are you thinking May 5th? You're thinking this Tuesday? Dude, I'm not even ready for it. I need them to hype it up. I need them to say it's coming, but this is when the date it's coming. Because I think that would be a lot bigger. If they just shadow drop trailer 3, I mean... a developer left a review on a site called Glassdoor. Look at this right here, Jack Pitton. Apparently they are working until 3 a.m. God bless them. Well, that's what needs to be done, because they're working until 3 a.m., by the way. Well, I mean, that's what needs to happen. I mean, they have to get this to the finish line. It comes out in 200 days. A screenshot of this game is bigger than 007. Well, obviously. May 5th, if not the 12th. Yep, that's what I'm saying. May 5th, if not the 12th. I might have to go. We might have to do a special broadcast this Tuesday. Because if they drop it, I would rather be live than not live. But that's going to be early as hell. We'll have to see. There's another scene where people are picking up garbage. Yeah, that's for the story, though. I think that's Lucia. Some of the stuff is the story. But some of it's not. I mean, some of these scenes are... Look at this right here. Georgie's back in the building, and it's what we love to see. Huge W's. Georgie's in the building.
Georgie Hewitt's 94 super chatted $5. Michael the First will not focus on any other game.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a great point, because even if the game isn't coming out until November 19th, as we get closer to November, it's going to be hard to focus on other games. It's going to be hard to care about other games when you know you got something better and bigger coming out in November. So that's another thing, too, as they put their games out closer to November, less people are going to still care. I mean, who's going to be playing Call of Duty in October? And you know, yeah, you'll play it maybe to pass time, but like, bro, it's not going to be something that's going to be, unless it's good, it's going to be a big problem. Imagine the comparison videos. Well, can you imagine these YouTubers? Can you imagine these YouTubers that do these gameplay comparison videos? Dude, they're not going to be sleeping for fucking days. Because I will say that shit takes a lot of time. That's why I don't do it, because it does take a lot of time. Unless they got a format and a system down where they can push them out quicker than I think. It takes a lot of time, because you have to source the footage from the old game. You got to play it. You got to set it up. You got to, you know, and then you got to record footage of GTA 6. You got to compare it, set it up, and then you got to edit it, then you got to render it, then you got to upload it. And it's just like you're on the crunch, because, you know, when GTA 6 comes out, this is like the news. You got to be the first to get the videos out if you want views. So some people are going to be hiring people to do videos for them, because that's going to be the only way to do it. I mean, if you're a one-man band, it's going to be real difficult. 700 plus interiors to explore according to the leagues. Well, if the interiors are immersive, interiors are not the interiors thing. A lot of people want interiors, but if there's nothing to do in the interiors, then I don't care. I don't want to walk into some place and then you can't do anything inside. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out 7 or 8 years ago, so even that game I wouldn't compare this game to. It's going to be a totally different ball game. Modern Warfare 4. Yeah, I mean, unless they got a controversial mission or something, it's not going viral. I really think that the trailer will drop in early June because Strauss said that the marketing will begin in the summer. But they have to have something to show off to their investors. And last year, they put out trailer 2 in May. So why would they wait that long? So we're going to go, you're telling me we're going to go all the way until July or June until they have something to show for? That's ridiculous. Well, they should be working until 3 a.m. because that's what I said. They're going to have to make some sacrifices. I am skipping Thanksgiving and Christmas for GTA 6. It's over. It's over. Santa Claus is going to be busy this Christmas with Grand Theft Auto 6. Replay Vice City. If we're going to do it, it'd be closer to the launch of this. Cell processor can't handle it. Jack Pitton says he's booked the week off work. Boom. Let's take a look here. The mall will be explorable, guys. So we got 9%. We're gonna have to wrap this up in about 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. We're going to be wrapping it up. 2 more minutes. We're going to be wrapping it up here. We're at 9%. 3-hour show. Nearly a 3-hour show for the 200 days marker. Can you guys handle it? Probably not. Yeah, and we'll be breaking in when we need to break in here. But we had to come live today. It's the 200 day marker. I mean, it's pretty big. It's closer than ever before, that we can tell you. It's closer than ever before. I mean, that's just a little situation. They will sell the cards that they take. It will come out May 2027. It will be revealed on the new trailer this month. Oh, man. I can't. That doesn't work for me. Then I'm done covering the game. I'm done covering the game. If they pull that off and it says a new date at the end, no, I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not. I don't. I'll move on to games that are coming out this year. I'm not waiting for May 2027 or fall 2027. They can just cancel the game at that point. I mean, that's insanity. It's got to get out this year. It's got to release in 200 days. It's not getting delayed. AI has forced their hand That's the beauty of AI. It's forcing these devs to get these games out because now the expectations, I mean, even the college football guys, the college football posts are going viral, 8 million views. This is what people want. They want to explore the college. They want to walk around, in the college football game, and it's not in the game. Well, therefore, they're going to be disappointed when they buy College Football 27. I mean, unless they got something similar. It's over. So the AI is creating these expectations that the devs cannot meet. So you got to get it out before people can create these AI viral things, and everyone gets locked into like, wow, this would be so cool if this were the game. And GTA 6 is having a big problem with that. Okay, folks, we are going to be wrapping it up here. No, there's no delays. There's no delays. I've already said that. I don't know why these people in here are so taxing. GTA 6 will have an Indie Pro Wrestling Federation of the Game of the World real-time schedule. Oh, it's over. We'll never leave the basement. Dude, they got a backyard wrestling? Wouldn't that be insane? You could join a backyard wrestling thing because they show like a party or something, and he crashes through the table. Jason, I think, in trailer 1. Unreal. Alrighty, folks, we're going to be wrapping it up here. We are 200 days until the biggest entity in all of video, but before that, we have the Take-Two conference call May 21st. It's May 3rd already. Something could be dropping May 5th, Tuesday, May 5th, or the Tuesday after that. If something does happen, we will be breaking in. And that's why both trailers dropped on a Tuesday. It's time to lock in, folks. GTA 6 right around the corner. They are not understanding that, but they'll see you soon enough. Rockstar has to have something to show for soon, so the silence will be broken. And they're going to come out of the woodwork swinging. And when they do, well, hopefully you guys are ready. But for now, we're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. We will see you later. It's over. Hi there, mister.
Like and subscribe to Michael Does Live.